Hello, hello, everybody. How are we? How are we? I hope everyone is doing well. We'll see if this camera is gonna focus on me at all. It's doing that thing again where it's being like super blurry when I move fast. I don't know why it does that. It's playing around with, I guess, the settings again because, I had to re-download everything because computer went kabloom. So, even though the new computer is nice, I have to try to fuck with everything and reset everything. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Can you find me? Okay, at least it kind of sees me a little. It'll be fine for now. I really don't want to download. So I did download the Razer program to look at it and try and mess with the Razer settings, but the Razer settings are just as shit. So, and also the program's nasty and I don't want it clogging up this computer. But anyways, hello, welcome everyone. At the very least, we should not have any unstableness that makes the stream go offline or anything like that today. I did fix that issue. I'm seeing the excellent in my corner, so that should be good. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you had a good time yesterday. If you weren't with us on Monday, then I hope you've had a good couple of weeks, because I haven't been live in so long. TK, I know you're here lurking. You don't need to respond, but I appreciate you. I love you, and I'm sending you so much good energy because you deserve it. And I'm sending good energy out there to everyone and anyone who needs it, or if you don't need it. There is no reserve or limit on my good energy. It is going to everyone, okay? Okay. So I hope y'all know that. We have some fun things planned for today. This camera not focusing is gonna drive me crazy. And I don't think I can change. I wish I knew camera things, because then maybe I would like actually fuck with it and be like, oh, this is the buttons you should click in order to fucky wucky with it. But I don't even think I can do it. Oh, maybe I can. It disappeared. I don't know if I can mess with it while it's running. Oh well, it's no biggie. It does not matter. But yes, so maybe if I just disable the buffer, then it won't give a fuck. I don't really know. Sure, we'll call it a day. But hello once again. So, today, we've got another game by Rogue Duck to play. It's called Clonizer. I keep accidentally calling it Colonizer, which is not the name of the game, and implies something much, much worse. So, feel free to yell at me if I accidentally call it Colonizer. But you know, that's just what my brain reads when I see it. So, oops, my bad. But it's really, really fun. If you thought Monday's memorization deck builder from Rogue Duck was fun, which I was a little nervous because y'all know how I am with memory, but you guys did so well helping me, and it was a lot of fun to play through, and I had a really good time doing it. I have double the expectations for today. This one is a million times more up my energy and up my wall, and the mechanics are really unique and cool. I like it a lot. I have been playing it like several times over. We got a few things unlocked, maybe just a little bit, because I've been playing it too much, but I've yet to beat a normal run through. Hi Dadley, no worries, feel free to lurk, my friend, feel free to lurk. I hope you're doing well. I'm sending you good energy. But yes, so I've yet to beat a full run through on this game, which doesn't mean that it's hard. It just means that I'm bad at shit. But it's got this really cool mechanic that I can't wait to show y'all. It is a deck builder, and it's got a lot of classic deck builder things like, you know, energy cost and stuff like that. But there's aspects of it that are like, hold on, let me check. See if I'm getting important Discord notifications. Okay, so it's one of those things where like it follows normal deck building rules, and you can remove cards. Thank God, because that was the thing from the pairs and perils that we were playing on Monday. That I was like, I would really like the ability to remove cards from my deck. But hey, hello, gal. Let's go. Let's go! What's up, Queen? How are you? And thank you, Huzzah, for subscribing. Our official editor and moderator of the channel, who can do whatever the fuck she wants. Doing okay? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Also, that's the Discord message I just checked was yours. I do know of that game, and I think I've looked into playing it. My only concern is I'm not a big dice involve a lot of RNG. Not a big RNG boy. But I will look into playing it because I love those dungeon games. That shit's my shit. I was just saying how today's game, I've played a little bit more than I should outside of stream. I think it's only a demo. Like, it's a very basic demo. I don't think the, like, full version is going to be coming out. I don't know when it's going to be coming out. I shouldn't speak out my ass. But I don't know when it's coming out. I have no deadline on it. All I know is I've been enjoying today's demo so fucking much. There's one or two, I think there's two issues. There's only two things that have bugged me. And if I could figure out how to report them or give feedback to the developers for this game, I would. But I don't want to report it as a bug because it's not a bug. It's just something that I'm like, hey, I would change this. It feels really awful as a player. You need to, I can show you how it works. It's not really rolling dice. You play as dice. And there's only a smidge of RNG. Oh, interesting. I did not get that. Okay, because they might have it on Steam. Because I know I've heard that name. Yeah, they definitely have it on Steam. So I saw this as one of the games that were recommended for me to try the demo. And I didn't pick up the demo, but I'll pick it up and see if I like it because... Oh, okay. Wow, the artwork is adorable. Oh my god. Hey, Dilly Dally, welcome! How have you been? How's life? How are things going? I'm sending you so much good energy. Oh my gosh. You have to pay for it on Steam, but it's free on Xbox. Got it, gal. Okay. Oh, you have it. Okay, so you're enjoying it. Is that what you're telling me? You're like, hey, get this because actually I'm enjoying it? Oh, MFG, I missed you. I missed you too. Y'all, I have missed everyone so much, but a lot of things have occurred. My old laptop went kabloom during the middle, literally on Thanksgiving night. And we had to buy a new one on Black Friday, which, yay deals, but still. So, and I had to reset everything, right? Because we couldn't get my original settings off. So it has been a long time of me just kind of readjusting, and things still aren't perfect. This camera, for instance, on OBS is still not doing what I want it to do. It's got like some sort of motion blur on it. It's driving me crazy, and I don't know how to do that. How to turn that off on OBS or Razer, whatever the fuck it is. So there's still some things that are happening. For example, I plan to be live next week, but I have the finale to edit of our Candela Obscura show. And I'll be damned if that does not come out on time. I will be live next Saturday, though, which is the 21st, which is our Christmas stream! I'm not sure what time it'll be, but it'll definitely be during the day, and then we'll probably run to midnight or past. We got a lot of things planned. Gala's gonna be on stream with us. Ava's gonna be on stream with us. I'm hoping to have a friend on stream who y'all have never met before. And we're gonna be making gingerbread. We're gonna be playing games. We might be singing. All sorts of stuff. Oh, yes, you enjoy the game. Amazing. I have Xbox on my laptop, so I play it on my laptop. Excellent. Oh, wait, you can get Xbox on your laptop? Oh, because when I bought the laptop, you get a free month of Xbox. So that's probably what it means is I could download that on the laptop. Got it. I actually just got an Adderall prescription. Yay! Oh my god, congratulations, Dilly. Holy fuck. Dude, I'm so proud of you. Congrats. Love it. Enjoy it. I hope it helps your brain. I wish I did not have doctor anxiety and I could go to the doctor and get shit diagnosed and get help. Good on you. You are fantastic. I'm proud of you. Yes, you can read a book now. Yes, you can. That's right, bitch. You can read a book now. Let's go. And yes, I'm so excited for Christmas too. I'm excited for Christmas and our Christmas stream. We're going to be doing gingerbread throughout the whole night, I think. But if y'all want a gingerbread cookie made, your choice, I hand cut them. Think of a character, whether it's a Pokemon, whether it's a cat, whether it's titties, like Gal likes to ask for. Think of something you want in your gingerbread cookie. Show up while we're making gingerbread cookies on the 21st, and I will cut one into the shape you want. And also, everybody gets one gift. So I'm going to have Pop-Tarts, I'm going to have water, so that people can ask for one thing. And if I am legally allowed to do it both by the country's laws and by TOS, and I can accomplish it, I will do it for you. Basically, you can play a bunch on Xbox Game Pass, but just with a mouse and a keyboard. Interesting. I'll have to check that out now that I have a gaming laptop. Oh. It's so fucking helpful. Holy damn. Yay! I'm glad. Ditto or boobs. Gal, we're gonna have to do ditto because YouTube could shut me down for boobs real fast and they still technically have one from our last stream. It's been a while since I've been back. Did you end up beating Spirit Tracks on stream? Okay. So, the day we were going to finish it was the last stream that I did before Thanksgiving holidays. We did not end up beating it. We got through, I want to say we beat the final dungeon? dungeon, or we got up to the final dungeon. I don't know that we beat the final dungeon, but we got like up to it. And then we had like a dungeon and a boss to do. And I was like, all right, it sucks, but I always overestimate everything I can do. I did it with the puzzle. I do it with every game. We'll do it when I come back. Computer then go boom. Which means I no longer have access to not only the emulator. I can read down the official Nintendo DS I was playing on, or the DS game, but I don't have the file. Like, I don't even have the save file to transfer it over. So I would have had to restart. Yeah. Oh no. So I decided we're not going to restart. I love Zelda, but Spirit Tracks is not high enough on the priority list for me to restart it. So y'all will never know what happens. So we did not beat it. Instead, this is my first week back after the holidays. Yes, Monday we played a game by Rogue Duck called Pairs and Perils, which is a memory-based, like memory matchmaking deck builder, and gave out some free codes for that on Steam. Today we're playing another game by Rogue Duck because Rogue Duck has been so sweet and amazing and letting me play all these games and being super sweet about it. This one's called Clonizer. It is another deck builder, which are really with a unique mechanic that I'm excited to show. And we're also going to do some code giveaways because Rogue Duck's fucking awesome. We need to meet on Discord and I can show you my stream. Are you streaming right now, Gal? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Oh, you mean when you're playing Dicey Dungeons so that I can see how it plays. Got it. Understood. Understood. You should play Four Swords Adventures or something weird like that on stream. Ooh, playing that game alone is interesting. Okay, so I'm not wearing the shirt for it today, but I'm a huge Zelda fan. I have been ever since I was a kid. It's the first video game I ever played. It is in my top 3, like, categorized. I have played, in quotes, because not everybody agrees with me on the definition of played. I consider watching somebody play a game all the way through in my term of played, because some of us have trouble playing games. And I don't think it's fair to say that you have to physically have played it because hundreds and thousands of people with disabilities who literally can't play them. Anyways, so I have played every Zelda game, and Four Swords is fun as shit. Four Swords I've played physically with other people and physically without other people. But when you play with other people, I swear to God, it's one of the best experiences because it was made in an era where they didn't quite understand, like, okay, so they understood multiplayer capabilities, right? It's right before they got super good, but we still had Mario parties and shit, so they knew multiplayer, they knew how to do it. But the problem was, they know it's a Zelda game. So they're like, well, fuck, how do we let them do this in a Zelda game? And so it's weird. Every mechanic, every interaction, having that many people working at once is weird. And I love it with every fiber of my being, especially when, like, well, the red guy is the fire guy. He was always the worst. Whoever played as the fire kid would just go around killing everyone. And we'd be like, dude, shut the fuck up. Oh my God, bro, it was so fun. I love that shit. That'd be a fun one to play. Yeah, stream to you through Discord. That's what I thought. Bold of you to stream my stream. Working on it, hopefully after Crimbo. Gal, I do have plans to actually start our podcast. So, I will be hitting you up with some ideas to do for a Patreon podcast. If you're down for it. I would like to do weekly if that's possible. But happy to not do that if you'd rather do something else. So, we'll figure it out. Feel free to, I know we opened up that Google Doc. So, feel free to put shit in it if you want to do shit. Playing the game alone is interesting. I always wanted to play that game with people, but I didn't have any friends that had a Game Boy Advance. Good luck finding 4 friends that happen to have a Game Boy. So, is there a version of it that's past the Game Boy? Oh, I know what it was. You can play Game Boy Advance games on your DS, right? Because my generation was the DS, but they had that slot in the bottom for the Game Boy Advance games. So, me and like my sister and anybody who had it would play it, but we'd be playing on the DS. That's why in my head I'm like, I didn't have a Game Boy. I had a DS. But we still had those games. Got it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Did they have it on GameCube? Because I feel like they had it. Yeah, Dilly, try it. Because you will be, I agree, you will be hard-pressed to find somebody who would want to play that with you on a Game Boy. But you will not be hard-pressed to find people with a DS. Because there's a lot of us bitches who had like, yeah, I had the pink DS or the white DS or the red DS. There's a lot of us bitches, okay? But did they make Four Swords for the GameCube? Let me pull that shit up, hold on. Because I feel like I played it on the GameCube. Four Swords, GameCube. Because then you could put in multiple control. Yes. Oh, Four Swords Adventures. Is it different? Wait. Is Four Swords Adventures different from Four Swords? Have I never played the original Four Swords? Four Swords versus Four Swords Adventure. Oh my god, they are different. Wait, what the fuck? No way. Wait, how different are they? Oh, okay. So the original that you're thinking of was, I guess, like, arcade format? Progression level and design? Whereas Four Swords Adventures was like an actual story. Okay, so I'll be very clear. We were playing on the GameCube, not the DS. We did not play the little short arcade version that was meant to be just a fun multiplayer. We played the story version. Because what would happen is we had it on the GameCube, and I was more of a video game player than my sister was. So I would play the game by myself, and if she wanted to play, or the parents were like, let your sister play, then we would plug in the other controller, and she would be player 2 and I'd be player 1. And so we could still do the story mode, but with both of us. That's what we used to do, because I'm like, I swear it was GameCube. They did. Okay. You still have your 3DS? Let's go. We never had a 3DS. We only had a DSi. Was as high as we got on the DS format. And then the Wii and the Wii U and so forth, so on. To play multiplayer on the GameCube, every player needed their own Game Boy and their own Game Boy GameCube connector. I see. Yeah, we didn't have all of that. It's graphically better. Oh, that makes sense too, yeah. So, okay, so the Four Swords Adventures is what we played. DSi was based? Thank you. The DSi was killer. My sister's the one who had it. I was not allowed to get it because they were worse when I was a kid, and maybe I wouldn't get diagnosed with them nowadays. But I did not grow up in an environment where you handle your emotions very well. And obviously when you're a kid, one of the hard emotions to handle is anger. Because you usually go two pathways. You either go, like when you're, because this is how kind of society and families work, unless you have an amazing, progressive, incredible family, in which case, hats off, I'm glad you were a well-informed child. But basically, you either become like the kid who hits walls, or you're the kid who like retreats and is shy and quiet because you hate yourself instead of hating other people, right? So even though I wasn't a boy, I became that kid who hits walls and shit, because that's the pathway it took me. So my very first DS, first of all, would be a rarity. It would be so, I'd be so rich right now. My very first DS was the white one. The one that like nobody has and doesn't exist, the white one. Solid white, not the light pink, the original. Not all the other colors. Solid white. Matte white. And I loved that thing. But I was a child, and I got angry at a game that was given me. And Rachel lore time. This is some crazy lore that's about to come out. I hope that y'all better be ready to clip this shit, because this is crazy shit. I got angry at a game when I was like 7 years old, playing my DS, 7 or 6 or whatever, and I bit it in half. I did not misspeak. I bit it in half. And that is what happens when you do not have a good emotionally regulated or emotionally intelligent household. Please raise your children correctly. Excuse me is the correct response. Yes. Yep. Oh, I still have my Wii too. Yes, guys, we love our Wii. I was the kid that hid myself away from everyone and could not be emotionally close to anyone. Fair, Dilly. That was me when I got into teenage years. Did you ever put stickers on your DS? No, we would put them on the case because we were told not to put stickers on anything. We were only allowed to put stickers on our bed frame because we had bunk beds and like cases and things like that. We were not allowed to put it on electronic. How strong is your bite? I don't know, man. All I know is I got so mad I bit the top and I did like the pull down on it. Like, you know how dogs do like poof when they like rip something? And it ripped the top from the bottom. Like wires out, everything. And they had to get rid of it. And I have no idea if I ever told them why because I was a child and terrified. And then I got a red one, the red and black one after that. But I was not allowed the DSi. I only got a red and black DS back. I think I remember having a friend who had the white DS. Yeah, the white DS was fire. I loved that shit. So Rachel, I have lied. It's no longer free on Xbox. It's better to get it on Steam. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that then. Because it looks, I like the artwork at least. And I believe you if you say it's fun. Further proof that children are small Wolverines? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they are. Fuck yes, they are. Listen, you gotta mold your children right. So, y'all know I'm not a big kids person. Except the universe keeps throwing kids at me, so I have to make that a lie. And I'm obviously now a big kids person because I am doing more work with kids. And I do somewhat enjoy it. I was babysitter tonight. Was worried I was gonna be a little late because my thing is not that I don't like kids. It's not that I'm not good with kids. It's not that I don't enjoy kids. When you put me with children, I become a child. The adult thinking smart brain turns off. Like if a child comes to me and is like, let's go run around on the pavement with no shoes on and do flips. I'm gonna be like, okay, sounds like fun. It's just how my brain works. That was the big thing is where I'm like, I don't like to be put in charge of kids because they know they can take advantage of me because they're smart because I don't put my foot down. But today I was babysitter by accident and it went okay. I will find out. I don't know. I'm live right now. I guess I'll get a report tomorrow on whether or not the child was upset. We'll see. Who knows? Keep it posted. Oh, my Lord. Mario Party DS was the best. So my sister and I both had DSs, and we were forced to, like, play together because it will keep you so quiet. So when we would go out to eat, we got to play on our DSs, and when we were in the car, we got to play on our DSs. So we would play Mario Party all the time. We loved playing on Mario Party. Mario Party was the best shit ever. She was always Yoshi, and I was always Toad. That was our shit. I had a pink DS. I missed that thing. My sister has a pink DS. We don't throw that shit away. If we have control over it, we don't throw that shit away. The only thing we still don't have is the original purple GameCube, because my dad gave it away. But otherwise, we got the rest of them. I vaguely remember one stream when someone in chat was babysitting, and the baby started choking on something and had to go to the ER. Dilly, yes, in theory. I'm not going to say too much about it, except for the fact that if you come into my chat and you start lying and acting like we don't know you're lying, sure. That's all I'm going to say. Like, you think we don't know? But yes. Are all of you on Steam? Of course you are. I'm old, but do you have Clue? I just bought it. No, TK. No, not you, Dilly. The other person. The other person. Not you, Dilly. Not you lying. The person you're talking about. Gal is now an editor and a moderator. So if certain people jump back into this chat, Gal can see the username and go, ha, no. So it's all good. It's all good. Anyways, yeah, not you, Dilly. We love you, Dilly. We love you, Dilly. Yeah, so, TK, I do not have Clue, but I will absolutely get Clue. If me, you, and Gal want to play Glue? We want to play Glue? If we want to play Clue on stream, I gladly will. Are you kidding me? I would love to play Clue with y'all. The only thing I have to say is, I will whoop y'all's ass. Okay? You think I will fail a game of Clue? I don't think so. Let's go. My kids all have DSs, and that's the correct way to raise them. That's the correct way to raise them, frankly. We should all play Mario Party on the Switch. The new Mario Party is so cool. You can play online. Now, the online feature is hot fucking garbage, but you can do it. And I'm so excited about it. I want the game so bad, but there's so many games I don't have money to buy. We'll get there eventually. Maybe for Christmas or some shit. It's a hard maybe that we'll have said, oh, okay, you're talking to TK. Got it. I want Clue so bad. Hell yeah. You're okay, Dilly. There are also people who will join us. Okay, I'll say this. There are people who are excellent and lovely members of our community who communicate in a way that maybe is not common. And obviously, that's never an issue, right? If you're in here and you communicate differently, we support neurodivergent people, we support people who English isn't their first language, right? Like, that is never an issue. If you come in and you're, like, talking a certain way that is better for you or whatever the case is, you're welcome here. It's just funny to me because things are a lot more obvious than I think people realize because they think they're behind a mask of anonymity. And I'm not a baby. I'm just pretending I don't know because you're not annoying me yet. But if you're being dumb and you're annoying me, I will ban your ass or I will time out your ass. So that's how it goes sometime. But I also would tell people. I'm not just going to be like, yo, that incredible member of our community, a Gal, I'm just going to ban her now. Also, I can't do it to Gal because Gal is now an editor. So that bitch can delete my whole channel, both on YouTube and Twitch. So she's the only excuse. She's allowed to come in here and bully me all the time. Oh, it's only $6? Okay, TK. We'll get that shit. Bring it on. You can try, Gal. You will lose Clue. You will lose Clue. Have to wait till they're done to resub. That's right, TK. Don't resub during ads. That's the worst because I think you still have to watch the ads you're on. You know what I mean? Like, that's awful. Don't do that. Oh, my God. Good luck getting rid of me, bitch. In all fairness, you bully my ass back. Let's go, TK! Hello, Queen! Thank you. I love you very much. You are everything. We love you. You are a fire human being. Thank you for resubscribing. I have no idea. This little guy down here, remember how he used to change when we would get the subscribes or the followers and he would flip back and forth? I don't know how I did that. No idea how I did that on the old computer, so I just set this one up, so we're gonna have to live with it. But know that I love you. Also, is that volume okay? It's much better for me than it was screaming last time. Rachel, in all fairness, you bully my ass back? Fuck yeah, I do. Fuck yeah, I do. That is how this relationship works. You do not get to be... Yes, shout her out. We love TK. Shout that bitch out. Yeah, in all fairness, you don't get to be an editor or moderator unless you can take some heat. Because I'm gonna bully your ass. Rachel, what did you eat for dinner? Will you yell at me if I said nothing? Would you be upset if I said about a handful of goldfish? Oh yeah, in an effort to set up the code giveaways, Gal has enabled a shit ton of new commands. Bonk being one of them. Big dig. I don't know if it's just me, but I can only hear you in my left earbud. I think that's just you. Because as far as I can tell, I'm still peaking headphones. Eat food. I know. Listen, I became an accidental babysitter. So I did not have time to eat. And children don't like to eat. You know, children just want to play 24/7. And we are talking about how I'm learning to become a good child caretaker. Because I want to work more with kids, but I don't have boundaries, okay? I'm working on it. I got the child to bed and to stay in bed almost on time. Almost. And as far as I know, we'll have to find out tomorrow. There hasn't been a tantrum. So we'll see. I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. My goal is to do a raid message one. Let's fucking go. Please do, gal. If you figure that out, let me know. You can make it say whatever you want. I don't give a single shit. That's probably a lie, but for the most part, it's the truth. I need the command list. You'll have to ask Gal. Because Gal, when we were trying to figure out how to do the giveaway codes, I gave Gal access to my Twitch, access to my stream elements, and access to my YouTube. I have no idea what she's done. But she has figured out that the giveaways are a little weird, but they do technically work. So it is what it is. Children will eat if you make food with them, not for them. You know, you would think so. But if the children are little enough, I think, okay. Tell me if I'm wrong, TK. But maybe you're the one with kids, so you could tell me. I think, personally, you guys as parents overestimate the ability for your child to behave well when you are not present. And also, and when I say behave well, I don't mean necessarily being bad, right? I just mean, like, maybe they're gonna stall for a little bit before they go to bed on time. Maybe they get to eat a sweet that they weren't supposed to be eating instead of just dinner, right? Little things. And I also think something that gets overestimated a lot is the attention span of certain age groups. Because I don't think that attention spans are as long as a lot of people seem to think they are for some of these littles. For some of these very, very littles. And that tends to be my issue is, depending on the age group, yeah, sure, they might bake with me, they might cook with me. They don't have the attention span to pay attention to how long it's going to take to cook. And then by the time the cooking's done and they haven't been paying attention, well, they don't want to spend another attention span to try and eat. You know what I mean? I mean, just my thoughts. Like a dumbass, valid. Taco Bell versus Wendy's, which do you choose? Wendy's, unfortunately, because I'm very picky and I don't like all the stuff on a taco. It's really not my jam. This was so funny. Bro, I swear, me with kids is the funniest shit ever. I promise you. It's hysterical. I'm glad I'm infertile. Yeah, Dilly, good on you. Good on you. Good on you. And, like, I've said forever that I don't like kids. And the reason why I say that is because, hey, you figured out the raid message. Yay! Yay. You just gotta fix the, yeah, why, okay. Yeah, you just gotta change it, I guess, so it's not saying the emote code instead of the emotes. But otherwise, you figured it out, let's fucking go. So I say forever that I don't like kids. That has never been true. I just don't like being put in charge of kids. Because, again, I don't have any boundaries or restrictions or logical adult thought process. I need to work on that and build it before you hand me children. Now, if it's me and somebody else, I love teaching. So if you let me teach kids and somebody else is the one going, no, you have to stay in the circle. No, you need to do this. No, we don't run. No, wash your hands. then I'm fine. Because somebody else is doing the adult side of it. That side, you know what I mean? I will gladly be the entertainment. Every day, all day. OMG, it's the inner grandma in me. I can get any kids to eat. Yeah, TK for sure. I really think that's exactly what it is. Because it does not work for me. It takes so long to make anything good. I know, Dilly. Dilly, 1,000,000%. Like, even Kraft mac and cheese takes like 12 minutes. I'm like, bro, what child is gonna sit there and watch a pot of water boil for 12 minutes? None. Like, absolutely not. I had an easy bake oven and I hated doing that shit. You got it, gal. Thank you. We love you, gal. We love you, gal. We all say in unison. Yeah, I get that. I really don't like being in positions of authority over anyone, kid or not. See, Dilly, that's where we differ. If I am with adults, I don't like... So, not being in... Okay, so it's less of an authority thing and an a charge thing and more of a not being in control. I need to be... Like, I'm a control freak. Don't know what my neurodivergency has, but it has something to do with control. And so when I'm with adults... I would prefer to be the one fully in charge. Every single person comes to me with their questions and their needs and everything. I would love that because I'm in control. That is what I would want. Now, not necessarily with safety, but with what's like project management, absolutely. The hard part is that's not how kids work, right? So when I'm with kids, you don't get to just be the in control without also the safety. And I think that's my issue, is I always feel like I'm not safe enough because I want to play like the kids play and run around and stuff, you know? I remember being both fascinated and unnerved when adults did voices. Did you observe any similar behavior among your charges? Oh, you mean like me doing voices for them? A little bit. So Theta, also Theta, hello, welcome, we love you, I hope you're doing well. So, yes and no. Usually, I will either get kids who do the, like, but they're, like, really shy, so they kind of do, like, you know what I mean? They hide behind their parent's leg, but they're very clearly excited. Or, I get the kids that are like, don't do that voice, that's weird. Why are you doing a weird voice? I'm not a baby. You know what I mean? So, I get one or the other. It kind of depends on whether the child thinks I am trying to, like, talk down to them, which I try to avoid at all costs. That's one of the things I really don't like. I don't like people talking down or talking less intelligently, right? So that's not something I like. So if a kid's like, don't do that, I'm like, okay. I just do, that's my job. I'll literally tell them, okay, that's my job, so I thought I would try it for you. And then sometimes it's okay because they're like, what do you mean that's your job? And they realize that I'm not, like, trying to talk to them like they're a baby. But little ones generally like it a lot. Rachel Ray, I love these. They're so great, gal. Now we have options for people who are following and those who are not. Gal, I love these. These are so good. None. That's why you make other stuff while the water is boiling. TK, that never would have crossed my mind. This is why we love you, TK. Because you're like, honey, you're supposed to do something else in the 12 minutes. And I'm like, oh. Whoops. Oh, no. If you say so, Rachel, you're going to have to control every aspect of my life now. Good luck now. All of our lives are in your hands. Oh, no. You're good, gal. Go to mobile and get your sit-in sheets. Oh, my God. Okay, Dilly. Give me your life plan. Let me start making out a color-coded calendar. Oh, that's funny. Multitasking makes things harder. Oh, my God, Dilly, yes. Dilly, 1,000,000%. So it's really weird because I consistently have to have talking or music or something going on. I cannot do things in silence. I use the term voices. I do not mean it in a like legitimate mental health way, like schizophrenia or sometimes DID, but I don't think that's how it works. But like schizophrenia where they actually do hear like a voice. I don't mean it in that way. I just call it the voices. But my thoughts are nonstop and they're never about what they're supposed to be. So if there's not some other sort of talking, then I can't function, like at all. And it's funny because people are like, well, why do you listen to it so loud? Like, aren't you trying to multitask? Shouldn't that be your background music? And I'm like, no, you don't understand. My everyday existence is multitasking because while you are just trying to do something, like cook, or write a paper, or Google something, I'm doing that and my thoughts are talking to me. Always, 24/7. So I'm always multitasking. The music and the extra stuff has to be up at a million bajillion % baking eardrums because now my multitasking can be the main task and listening, which helps to shut off the middle task, and the middle task becomes background noise. So multitasking sucks. Just end statement. You are correct. No baby talk in my house. I always talk to my kids with respect. Yes! Thank you, TK. Thank you. Some of my family also does that. And my little cousin is treated that way as well. Which is what I really like. So, and you're the funny auntie. Let them throw things at the wall. Literally, okay, so TK, my sister is so good at that. For Thanksgiving, she brought all the kids downstairs into her, like, separate basement area. And they were painting pumpkins. And there was a dog in there, too. She has, like, a golden retriever. It's technically a doodle, but he's lovely. He's a golden retriever. His name is Boomy. And somebody spilled the paint on the floor. And from her report, I was not down there, but from her report, you know, everybody's like, oh, Brianna, we spilled the paint on the floor. Oh, my goodness, right? And everybody's, like, upset because they're kids who did something they're not supposed to do, which is spill the paint on the floor. Brianna just goes, I don't care. You can paint the floor. And they all look at her, and they're like, really? And she's like, yeah. And so they start painting, like, the floor, and then they have this wooden door, and they go, can we paint the door? She's like, go for it. So literally, they were throwing paint at the walls. That is what you described is the definition of my sister. And I love her with my whole heart and soul because that is who she is. Like, it's fantastic. I love kids, but I've had too many younger siblings who have given me the best of birth control. That's fair now. I am the youngest. So I think that's why I have so much trouble being the adult with children. Because I am just a child. I wish I had a basement to paint it. Basements in Florida really aren't a thing. Is that because of flooding? Because I know a lot of places that have flooding will put their house on, like, stilts. And instead of, like, basements, you either get nothing or you get, like, attics. Hell yes? Okay. That's what I thought. That is awesome. I know, right? It's so cool. It's a hurricane risk. Interesting. Oh, flooding is, like, from a hurricane risk, or basements are also bad in hurricanes? I guess basements would be bad in hurricanes. I'm thinking tornado, because in a tornado, a basement's good. Both. Okay, because for tornadoes, you are supposed to go in the basement. But I guess for hurricanes, that's bad because they bring all the water, right? So what are you supposed to do in a hurricane? Yeah, for tornado, go under. What are you supposed to do in a hurricane? I saw somebody, I think it was the Game Grumps, had an earthquake and they all left their building. And I immediately Googled, why the fuck did they leave the building in an earthquake? Because I had always thought, like, I'd always been taught you, like, go under things for earthquakes. But apparently the rule is, when something is shaking, you go under stuff. When it stops shaking, you get the fuck out. And I was like, oh. Had no idea that was the case. Find a bathroom that's the closest to the center of the house and on the ground floor and hunker down. Tornado, yes. Hurricane, run. For a hurricane, you suffer. Okay. Alright, so the answer is if there's a hurricane, you're dead. Understood. Got it. Bathroom is, I've also heard for tornado as well. So I guess bathroom is just tub. Well, because usually what I hear is get in the tub. If you don't have a basement, get in the tub. So I guess that's kind of the universal thing. I would know because Hurricane Michael directly hit our city. Dude, what the fuck? I hope you're okay. I mean, I guess you're okay if you're here and you're talking to us. But, I mean, that's crazy. No, TK, apparently, because when I was Googling, the door frame thing has been disproven. Door frames don't work. You have to go, like, under something that's, like, not a table. What's the word they use? Oh, like a staircase or something like that. Apparently door frames aren't a thing anymore. But don't run, I believe. We didn't evacuate? Dilly, I'm sorry, but that screams to me like conservative conspiracy theorists who like end up on their roof waiting for people to rescue them. I'm not saying that's you. I'm just saying the words "we didn't evacuate" are usually also said by those people. That's all I'm saying. But to be fair, there are a lot of people who don't have anywhere to go, right? Like whether you're financially poor, whether you, you know, are in like a, oh my god, I can't think of the word. You just don't have like family to go to. Sometimes that happens, right? There goes all my CA knowledge. Yeah, TK, I was surprised, but apparently it's not a thing anymore. You chase tornadoes. That one I know. That one I know because I was born and raised Midwestern. And when you live in a Midwestern state, you don't go into the basement or into a tub for a tornado. You put on your Crocs or your bare feet, your preference. You grab a beer or a pop. You go sit in your backyard or your driveway. You put out a lawn chair and you watch it. And when it gets close enough that it's taken down one of the trees in your neighbor's yard, then you can go to the basement. That's how Midwesterners work. My parents also didn't prepare for it at all and did not even board up windows. I was pretty pissed. Yeah, I would be too. What the fuck? Bro, that's crazy to not prepare at all. Like, okay, listen. Let's say you're a conservative, you don't believe in climate change. I might disagree, but whatever. You're not going to see it in your lifetime. Whatever. You might not believe something you can't see. The concept that you think literal weather disasters could possibly be not detrimental when we have actual footage of real shit happening. I don't care if you're getting your news from CNN or Hassan Piker. If the fucking old man that's on crack down the street tells you that there's an evil hurricane coming, you get the fuck out and you listen to him. Damn, dude. Gal Rachel, fake news? Yep, fake news indeed. And lucky we have a brick house on top of a large hill. Flooding was never an issue, but a large tree branch hit our roof and made a hole in my sister's bedroom. Wow. I think Floridians are so desensitized to hurricanes that people just don't try much. And Dilly, I get that, right? It's the same concept that I was talking about Midwesterners. How they're so desensitized to tornadoes that they're outside watching them. You know what I mean? So I get it. I just think there's a difference between something that is like on the news being like, hey, we are like federally evacuating people from this area versus, oh, a hurricane's coming. You know what I mean? Like, tornado sirens, for anybody who lives in a place with a tornado sirens go off before one has even touched down. And also, tornadoes usually take a very specific and very tiny path. Like, it could go straight through counties and both counties are fine. A hurricane is not that simple as far as I understand. Because it brings water. So it's not following this teeny tiny path, it's getting everything. You know what I mean? Unless you're in, like, Tornado Alley or something, then God forbid. People are crazy? Yeah, they are. I've dealt with one hurricane, and the worst thing that happened was that we lost our power for a total of 2 minutes. I'm blessed. We've had some water spouts that ended up going on land sometimes. Yeah, okay, I get it. I get the concept of, like, I've seen this all my life. I'm not hunkering down. Whatever. But I just feel like there's a difference because no one will tell you to evacuate for a tornado. You know what I mean? Or maybe they do. Maybe there are tornadoes that are serious enough they tell you to evacuate. I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased because I live in a place with tornadoes, you know? I don't know. I guess it's the fear of what you don't have, right? Like, I guess I shouldn't speak to it. It's fair enough. It's like, it reminds me of the concept of, you ever seen those videos or those posts where people from different countries will all go to a zoo together? I saw a post where an Australian was like, my American friends were like looking at these kangaroos like it was the craziest thing ever. And I'm like, what do you mean those kangaroos are in my backyard? And then the Australian gets to the raccoons and it's like, oh my God, raccoons. And the Americans are like, what the fuck? Like, we eat that shit. So I think it's one of those. I've never experienced an earthquake and I'd be pretty scared to go through it. Yeah, I think that's the thing. It's just fear of what we don't know, right? Because we're told it's an emergency, and we're told it's big and scary. And when you've never been through something that you're told consistently is big and scary, it makes sense, right? Whereas people in California are like, fuck earthquakes, they happen all the time. But, like, you know, it makes sense. It's probably the same concept as, like, people in smart countries that don't have guns here when they hear that even my generation was doing lockdown drills. Now, we did not call them school shooter drills. We called them lockdown drills. But I am young enough that we were doing them. I am young enough that we've had a lockdown, like a real lockdown when I was in high school. We did not have a shooter, but we did have a lockdown. And we would do lockdown drills every month. So it's that concept too. It's fear of the unknown, I think. I think if I was in a large empty field with no trees or buildings, an earthquake would be kind of fun since I don't have to worry about anything falling on me. So that's what I was reading. When I was reading up to date on, like, what is the earthquake knowledge, it said, like, you hunker down while it's shaking, and then the second it stops, if there's enough time, you need to get as far away from, like, as empty as a space as you can. Get out of the building and go to the emptiest space you can. But I think why they don't tell you that, camera, refocus. Hi, camera. Okay. I think why they don't tell you to run is because most people can't go anywhere that is going to be avoidant of buildings and trees and stuff that could fall. If you can, you should do it. But most people can't, you know what I mean? So I think that's why. But that's like fires and stuff too. Fires are one of those weird ones that are like dangerous and scary, but only kind of. It's like it's dangerous and it's scary, and it's sort of treated that way, but only to an extent. Because, like, I have the concept of, like, oh no, fire, everything's gonna explode and I'm gonna die, right? But a lot of older adults were taught the correct emergency fire shit, which is, hey, if something lights on fire in your oven, close the oven door and turn off your oven. If you light something on fire on the stove, go get your fire extinguisher. That is food safe, otherwise it won't work. And spray it down. Right? My generation, when we were learning emergencies, was taught fire is big, bad, and evil and scary, and if a candle if you even light a candle, you gotta run out the building and call 911. I'm like, okay, well now I just have an irrational fear of fire. So, thanks, you did nothing. You know what I mean? Is what it is, I suppose. Is what it is. Yeah, I was told never go to sleep while a candle was lit. Oh, 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. There are some good things, right? Never go to sleep while candles are lit. The stories of people doing other things while things are cooking on their stove. I don't care if you have an electric stove with no fire and no gas. Never, ever, I don't care if it's a pot of boiling water on an electric stove. Don't go take a fucking shower while your water's boiling. Do not even leave the kitchen. That is, I cannot believe people can think like that. I'm like, bro, the damage you could be doing. Terrifying. Now, if you have an open concept, obviously I don't mean don't leave the kitchen literally. I just mean be paying attention. But like, don't go to do something else that fully closes you off if something starts smoking. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. What if it's an outdoor kitchen? Have a fire extinguisher. Like, have a food safe fire extinguisher. But you'll notice, if you think of traditional American barbecue, the father or the uncle who does the grilling does not leave that grill until it's all done. And if you didn't ask for a burger or a hot dog or a steak while he's grilling and he finishes, you don't get one. Because he was there, he was paying attention, he was grilling. And then when he's done, he turns off the grill, he closes it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now, if you're using a campfire, that's a different story. Because the point is to keep it running, which I've never understood. Because I guess when you're out in the wilderness, you know, like those people like Wild Alone or whatever it is, you're supposed to leave the fire running because it keeps you warm and go to sleep. That never works for my brain. I'm like, what if it just lights everything on fire and you die? Like, you know what I mean? Okay, had to eat. I'm back. We're still talking about natural disasters? Holy hand grenades. Now, TK. Hand grenades are not a natural disaster. I don't know what you learned in your time. I know it was probably during a war. But hand grenades are not a natural disaster. I hate to inform you. I'll just decide to cook food with my brainwaves alone. Literally. And, like, it's okay. Like, I would not yell at somebody if they, for example, I cook noodles, I boil a pot of water, I put in my noodles, I set a timer for 13 minutes, leave it on and let it go. I'm not going to necessarily sit in that kitchen and watch the pot of water boil. I'm going to go, make sure my TV show's ready. I'm going to make my drink and put my drink at the table. I'm going to set the table up, right? I'm going to put my fuzzy socks on. I might go into the bathroom if I got to pee real quick. I might leave the door open, but I'll go in the bathroom and pee real quick. There's absolutely concepts where you don't have to be directly there 24/7. But, like, anything that is in the range of closing a door is not okay. Do not close a door. No earthquake can cause sinkholes and landslides. Yeah, that shit I know. That shit's terrifying. That shit will kill you. Because landslides are also just avalanches, and avalanches are crazy scary. Oh my god, you're dead in an avalanche, because that will kill you faster because of how cold it is, but you'll still die in a landslide. Let's talk about how Captain Crunch can ram his ship into people's houses and not pay fines? God tier. Monty Python reference? Okay. And why can't the rabbit get the bowl of tricks at least once? Because tricks are for kids. The rabbit is not a child, and he should not be left alone around your children. How old do you think I am? I was a kid during the Cold War. I rescind my statement. I don't wish to bully you, TK. I only bully Gal. We only bully Gal here. Ad break in about 10 seconds for folks on Twitch. Captain Crunch is not technically a captain. He shouldn't be allowed to drive. I don't think the qualification of captain is what makes you allowed to drive a ship. I think you need a driver's license, no? Oh, the holy hand grenade of Antioch. Oh, see, I do not know Monty Python. See, also the Kool-Aid Man. Accurate, Theta. He loves busting into people's houses and playing no fines. Captain Crunch is delicious? I wouldn't know, man. I was one of those weird kids where the sugariest cereal I liked was Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Otherwise, my favorite is the one with the bear on it. The one that's a bear and a frog. It's like all the same cereal, but it's marketed in 20 bajillion ways. Honey Smacks or something like that. They're all named differently too. That shit's my favorite. I love that shit. And also, I'm kind of a lame bitch who likes cinnamon life cinnamon. That shit's good. I like the plain shit. Maybe Shark Boy and Lava Girl can join the stream. Bitch, if we had Shark Boy and Lava Girl, I'd be famous already. Can them bitches come here, please? I would love that. Let's go. For a ship? Yeah, I think so, TK. We only got sugar cereal for Christmas. Fair. I love the cannibalistic cinnamon toast gremlins. They're amazing. Those ads are the best ads ever. It's illegal outside the USA. Oh. Well, you learn something new every day, TK. I love life. Let's go. Sugar Pops. Sugar Pops are good, right? Aren't those the ones that are like yellow? Oh, I will say, besides Honey Smacks, my tied favorite, people are gonna hate me for this. The balls. The stupid, chalky, little yellow balls. What the fuck are they called? Sugar Snaps? I don't know if I've had that or not. What are the stupid yellow balls? It's like Kix? Is it Kix? It's something with like a K-I-X. No, they're not. Yeah, Kix. Kix. I love Kix. I love Honey Smacks. And I do love me some Golden Grams. But unfortunately, I don't usually eat a full thing of Golden Grams. It's currently stale in my cabinet as proof. Whereas you get me a box of Kix, and you give me a box of Honey Smacks, and that shit will be gone in a day. Because, yes, Kix, thank you. Unfortunately, I am a heathen in every way, which means I don't use milk. So if you give me a box of Kix, or you give me a box of Honey Smacks, and you say, yes, you may eat this box without milk, put your hands in it, get it all nasty, that shit will be gone in an hour, bro. I love those cereals. Whereas Golden Grams I enjoy, but eventually go stale in my cabinet. Same thing with Cinnamon Toast. Golden Grams are number one, and you are right for that. That you are allowed to have that as your number one. It is absolutely allowed to be there, for sure. I love Raisin Bran Crunch. Oh, so you're not a heathen, you're just a loser. Got it. Understood. I take that back. You're not a loser. You're poor. This is another excuse for me to call you poor. Yeah, exactly. It's another excuse for me to call you poor. Please don't delete my channel. Gal, please don't delete my channel, Gal. Please don't delete my channel. Please, this is the only thing I aspire to in life. I can't go back to a normal 9-to-5 job. I'll kill myself, please. Please don't delete me. I'm gonna try making s'mores, but instead of Hershey's, use Reese's cups. Oh, we tried. If you go back in my YouTube feed, you will find a live stream that is maybe an hour long of me trying to make s'mores. And it is the worst experience on the planet. Not only am I not a big s'mores person, because I don't care for marshmallow like that, but it is so awful and difficult to make them. I hate it. My hub's like Honey Bunches of Nuts. Alright, fair enough. I am I will say, regular Cheerios also can eat a whole box plain. Apple cinnamon Cheerios won't eat a whole box plain, but damn, that shit's good. That is S tier. That is S tier. I'm gonna get all the ad revenue. My 2 cents of ad revenue. That's not even for one stream. I barely get a cent. Put Clue on your wish list on Steam Gal and friend me too. Aww. I got paid for cats today. Aww, TK. We love you. How do you think Jimmy Neutron affords all of his science experiments? Like, surely he doesn't use his parents' credit card, so what is going on? Oh, he definitely uses his parents' credit card. Bro, kids can get away with so much. Parents just don't even look. Have you ever, speaking of this, because you might be thinking, how would they not notice? Have you ever seen influencers, streamers, YouTubers, whatever, be sponsored by and do ad reads for Rocket Money? And Rocket Money has this paragraph that they have to read. And in that paragraph, every single one of these fuckers has to say a line that is like, do you have subscriptions you didn't know you've been paying for? I had a subscription to such and such, and I didn't realize I hadn't canceled it. Rocket Money will cancel them for you, or whatever the fuck it is. Every time, it drives me fucking crazy. Because all I do is yell at the screen, going, how in the shit can something be charging you money and you don't know it's happening? Are y'all bitches so fucking rich that you don't check your bank account? How in the shit is that possible? So, Dilly, when you say, how would they not know? Do they not check their balance? I'm on the same wavelength as you. I'm definitely too poor to be carefree like that. Exactly. Bro, when I get a PayPal message that says you've been sent such and such money, and I don't remember who paid me this money, I don't even accept the money. Because I'm watching this like, this is a scam. This bitch gonna hack me and try to refund the money and get my bank account info. Because that's how fucking poor I am. Who the fuck are these streamers out here? And who the fuck is Rocket Money trying to sell shit to that doesn't check their goddamn bank account? Or at the very least, if you don't check your bank account, who in the shit doesn't have notifications on? I will say, I'm not looking at my bank account statement every week. Fair. But I do have, hey, bank, send me an immediate text message if any transaction happens and you think it's weird. I have had literal situations where I will be standing there with my card trying to purchase shit and my bank is going, sorry, you gotta send me a text message that goes, you gotta call us because we don't think this is you at CVS. And I gotta call my bank to be like, let me buy my ibuprofen at CVS. Like, okay, you don't have to check it every day. You don't have to check it every week. Hell, you don't have to check it every month. But you better have those fucking notifications on. Because how is a subscription still being charged to you and you're not getting a notification or an email every month telling you thank you for your payment? I know some of y'all bitches don't read your goddamn emails. That's your own fault. Alright? I'm sorry. I did not mean to get so heated about this. Woo! But it's just one of those things where, right? It is exactly. I have my bank app, so every time my debit is charged online or offline, I get a notification. Thank you. That happens every time I want to sub to someone. Thank you. Because I don't mean to get so heated about it. At the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal because it doesn't concern me, right? It doesn't affect me. But what it does is it reminds me that there are people in this world who have enough money that they don't need to care. And that's what irks me. That's what ticks my barrel. And again, I'm not speaking as like a 13-year-old who's like, yeah, with the patriarchy. If you make $40,000, hell, if you make $100,000 a year and under, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. Because you are on the same page as me. It doesn't matter where you are in that layout. You are on the same page as me. But if you're making enough that you no longer need to care, we need to have a conversation. We need to have a conversation. Because you don't need all that money. And you know you don't need all that money. And again, when we say eat the rich, we mean the billionaires. We don't mean you making $100,000 a year with 6 children. Because hell, that ain't enough. That is not enough. I don't mean the college student making 40 grand. Hell, I don't even mean the really nice real estate agent who makes like $250. As long as you're nice and include queer people and are safe and do all the proper things, good for you. Make your bag. I mean the bitches who don't have to care anymore. That makes, it irks me. Just like the health insurance CEO, I don't believe in killing anybody. That is just my stance. I don't believe in the death penalty. I don't believe in murder in any way, shape, or form. I understand the rage behind it. That's what I'll say about the CEO. I understand the rage. I understand the feeling of nobody will listen until I make you listen. I get it. I like that my bank refuses any sub payment if I don't have the funds, regardless if I'll be a penny under. Yes, gal. When I visited overseas, and even if I go like out of state sometimes, and I'm using a specific card, I'll have to be like, oh, I can't use that card. I didn't tell my bank. Oh, I gotta make sure I use this card because this is the card that's supposed to be. You know what I mean? It makes me upset. Like, and that's one of the things that I always tell people because, you know, family, I don't have creatives in my family. So they're always like, well, you're never going to get, like, famous. Like, you're never going to make, like, millions of dollars. That's, like, a one-in-a-lifetime shot. Why are you trying to do this? I'm like, I'm not trying. I don't want $1 million. That's not why I do this. And I get that you don't understand that. But let me tell you something. If I went viral tomorrow and had Ludwig money, Hassan money, fucking Aiden Ross money, right? If I had any of this money, the first thing I would do is make sure I am settled in a way where I could live and function by myself with my 2 cats and not have to worry if my house exploded tomorrow. That's what I would do. Once that payment is done, money goes to my sister to make her comfortable, and the rest gets the fuck out of my hands. It goes to homeless shelters. Hell, I'll give cash to people on the fucking street. It does not stay with me because it should not be with me. That's not how this works. Like, that drives me crazy. I don't think I could ever trust myself with a credit card. I refuse to get a credit card. Okay, 2 things. Get one. Get one. It is really, really good to have a good credit score. If you need, like, help or advice with it, let me know. Literally, I'm not joking. If you think you'd be bad with one, what you do is you get a good one, because your bank will have one they endorse. You get what your bank endorses. You make sure it doesn't have a certain amount that needs to be on it. And then what you do, don't put it in your wallet. Do not put it in your wallet. Put it somewhere else. And anytime you're going to make a small little purchase or something on, like, Amazon, on the internet, don't take out your wallet. Go get that credit card. That's in wherever you put it. Use it to pay that Uber Eats on your phone. Use it to pay that Amazon purpose. Use it to pay that thing you're thinking of right now and go put it back. Don't use it for subscriptions. Don't use it for, just do that. And that will keep your credit score going because it should have an automatic payment going to it. And then you're never having crazy shit on it. Yes, only one card. Only one card, only one card, only one card. Do not listen to anybody who tells you to get more than one card. Ever. One card. One card. One card. If you think you can trust yourself, then what I do is I put my subscriptions on it. Because then what's happening is once a month it's getting used, which is good for your credit score, and once a month it's getting paid, which is good for your credit score. But that's only if you are comfortable setting up automatic payments onto it and you don't think you will be canceling the subscription. So that's the only way I would put those on there, is if that's something you're going to do. Let me scroll up because I know we were having a heated conversation and people were talking. I want to read everything you guys say. Second thing you do is make sure your mods are paid. Of course, Gal. Bro, when I say I'm settled, that includes paying an editor and paying my mods. That, literally, that's what that includes. That's a sound plan, thank you. I'm getting my credit score by paying off my student loans. So, yes, kind of. Welcome, Yavir. Hello. Yes, Yavir, putting subscriptions on a credit card is excellent if you know that those subscriptions will stay consistent and you can consistently afford to pay them. So if those are both true, then just use your credit card for that and your credit score will be incredible. Do it. If you know that that's not necessarily true, then you want to be careful with it, right? But otherwise, yeah, that's what I do. I put my subscriptions on it and I only put my subscriptions on it because I know that I have a consistent thing rolling. Okay. I mean, you'll need more than one credit card just to afford going to the hospital without health insurance. So, Dilly, yes. Technically, yes. What I recommend, if you're in the U.S. and there's a health insurance issue, apply for whatever the federal stuff is or the state stuff is for your state. I know it's complicated. I know it's crazy. I know it's weird. I know a lot of them yell at you and say you will not qualify. You actually probably will. You would be surprised. What you can qualify for health insurance wise. Now, again, if you can afford, like let's say you have very baby, insert, what is it, United Healthcare or some bullshit? Yeah, that's the CEO. Let's say you have United Healthcare. You get their very baby basic plan that covers nothing, right? Put that monthly subscription fee on your credit card. And then that'll be consistently paid. And you consistently have health insurance. That's a great way to do it. Also, as far as I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, if something horrible happens, you have to pay a bunch of medical bills, whether you have health insurance or not. That goes to you as debt, I think. So I think it's in the same category as, like, student loans. Where, like, it has to be paid. I might be wrong. Please don't take everything I say for fact. I am not a professional. It's still debt, kind of like student loans. So here's the thing. But doesn't need paid. So that's the thing. If you listen to people who know what they're talking about, if you've ever heard of, like, debt collectors, it's because at a certain point, people who are trying to get you to pay a debt, such as these things we've been talking about, don't care anymore. And so they sell it to some rando who's going to try and harass you for money. But once that's happened, you don't have to pay them. Yep, take no deals. A lot of people refuse to pay them and then get offered deals that... Exactly, right? So, the way I look at debt is, like, don't get a huge amount of it, right? If you can help it. Because obviously it's going to look bad if you want to purchase a house or something like that. However... if you die with debt on you and you're not planning on having kids, it dies with you. Like, I'm sorry. Or at least tell the rest of your family members who you think they might come try and harass for it. Tell them, hey, whatever you do, don't pay my debt. Fuck the government. That's all I'm saying, like, and of course, knock on all the woods, this is just theory, we would never do this Twitch and YouTube. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We use one card for everything, and then we get airline miles. WW don't play. Yes! Oh, guys, totally wouldn't do that. Exactly, Yavir. We would never. We would never. We support our non-dictatorship government. It does not die with you. So, TK, you're correct. Technically speaking, it does not die with you. However, they cannot take from you what you don't have. As long as you haven't written as collateral, as far as I understand it, as long as you have not signed up thing as collateral. Like, you know when you get a house and you take out a loan, you put something as collateral? Don't put shit as collateral. As far as I understand, talk to a real professional. Talk to a real professional. I'm not a real professional. I could be telling you lies. Also, do it responsibly. My ass is collateral? Let's go. Let's go. All right. My grandma did that with her medicine and medical bills for the last years of her life. When she passed, all of her debt was forgiven. That's what I'm trying to say. There are ways that obviously the government and the medical places don't tell you, but there are ways. There are ways. And if you find yourself in a situation where you need help, go looking for it. Never succumb. Get the 1cc at your grocery store. Don't pay for gas or groceries much. Yeah, so there's a lot of things. But the medical gets yes, sorry, TK, I should have specified. Medical debts. Debts that were like, not you taking out a loan debt. That's different because that's you choosing to take the debt, right? That's you taking money from somebody else. Medical debts are different because you did not choose to get in the fucking car crash. But yes, this must be how Jimmy Neutron can afford all his experiments. Accurate. Yes, if grandma bought a Maserati, you have to pay for that. Yes, that's correct. Loan debt is different from just debt. Because think of a loan as I am choosing to take this debt versus I am not choosing to take this debt. That's why they need to do more teaching about student loans for university and colleges, because technically you are choosing to take the debt. Now, there's a bunch of ways around that, but still. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that are actually really, really good for rewards points. There's a lot that are scams, but there are a lot of good things. The airline miles that you said earlier, TK, gas, groceries at your grocery store, that kind of stuff, things that are essentials, are great places to get it. It is, which reminds me, I gotta check my airline miles because they were supposed to give me more and they didn't because I don't want them to expire. That kind of stuff is excellent. Like if you have an airline you like and a hotel chain you like, pair that shit up. Pair that shit up and use that shit. Use it. Bleed them dry. Basically, my parents and I have a deal when after I graduate, I get to live with them rent-free for 5-ish years and spend 90% of my paychecks towards my student loans. I have $110,000 in debt. Pain. Yeah, I know that feeling, gal. I would have, and I'm not gonna say how much, I would have more, almost 110,000. Yeah, Dilly, college is dumb. Holy fuck, I'd cry. Yep. So I never went to college. I'm glad I'm not in debt. Yep. Yep. So I would have more than double what your student loans will be, gal. Thankfully, I use thankfully in quotes for the obvious reasons that I'm about to say. My mother my mother did the Parent Plus loan, which is where your parent is the one taking out the loan. I don't think it exists anymore, but your parent is the one Rachel, how? So art school is dumb. Art school is dumb. Don't ever go to art school. I don't give a fuck what anyone tells you. Don't go. Anyways, I would have double that. Hi, Molly. Welcome. We're talking about how art college is dumb, and we're talking about debt and credit cards. So I would have about $240,000 in debt from student loans. My mother did the Parent Plus loan, which means she takes it out, and she is the one who has to pay it if I don't pay back for my first 2 years. So $60,000 a year, approximately. $120,000, her name. 2.5. She dies. Technically, the Parent Plus loan is on her, not on me. Which means when the person who took out the student loans dies in the process of those student loans, they're wiped. They're clean. I owe nothing from those 2.5 years. Now, I want to be very clear. I say thankfully in quotes because my fucking mother had to die. So, it's a little over $120,000 I don't have to pay. But there's a reason I don't have to pay it, right? I also want to say, fuck the government and fuck student loans and fuck all financial shit that deals with student loans because, and I don't know if I've told this, you're fine. It's fine. I appreciate it, but you're fine. But yes, art school's done. Student letdown is weird. I've been paying off my master's degree debt for 10 years on purpose. Yeah, always pick the super long plan. Don't listen to any person who says, well, you're going to be paying double if you pick that plan. Fuck that shit. They're trying to scam you. Don't listen to those bitches. Fuck everything to do with student loans and financial aid and stuff like that. Because, and I don't know if I've told this story or not, we're going to get a second of very angry / sad, but because it's me, it's angry. Rachel lore for a second. When my mother died, she had died in the beginning fall semester of my junior year of college. Now, she had her name on the Parent Plus loan for all of junior year. Rage lore indeed. So that means I go in to my financial aid department. I sit down. They say, what's the issue? I say, well, my mother took out the loan, and I don't know how that works now because she's dead. I am not joking when I tell you. You might be thinking, oh, they're going to be shitty and they're going to make you pay for like the spring semester and they're not going to give you the rest of that loan. Oh, it's worse. I'm not kidding when I tell you they said, well, we as the college don't receive all the money from the loan up front. We get paid in quarters. So we were only paid a quarter of the year. So you actually owe us, not just for the rest of the junior year, but for the rest of the fall semester too. Because the government hasn't given us that money, and now they're not going to. And I am not joking you when I almost strangled this woman. Because, yeah, I literally looked her in the eyes and I said, when would you have received the rest of the loan? She gives me a date. And I go, word for word. I look at her and I say, are you telling me my mother died too early? Are you looking me in the eyes and telling me if she had managed to live on hospice for like 3 more days, you would have the money and I wouldn't have to pay it? And she was like, yes. And I swear to God, I was going to kill a bitch that day. I picked up my shit and I went, okay. And I walked out the door and I went outside and I couldn't call my dad, couldn't call the rest of my family because they're grieving. So I literally went outside and I stood there and I was like, someone's gonna die today. Like, it was, literally leaping over the desk. It was bananas, drop out at that point. Literally. Because it wasn't, like, first of all, here's the thing, right? I would have slapped her. Literally, like, it is not as simple as... So my dad and I basically had to have a whole ass conversation because he could not sign the way that she did because she was the worker who had money, who had finances, who worked a full-time job, had a good credit score. That's why she could sign for the loan. He cannot do that. He didn't have that. Not only that, when we talked to the financial aid people, like the government financial aid people, they were like, oh, not only can he not take out the loan, I'm not allowed to take out the loan. I was not allowed, and probably still wouldn't be, to take out the loan for any of my school years. I didn't qualify. Which means I was not allowed student aid. I was not allowed student loans. There was no way for me to get them. It was literally impossible for me to get student loans of any capacity. And yet they were like, if you want to stay for the rest of the semester and the rest of the year, you owe us like $60,000 right now. I was like, I can't just go take out another student loan. They've literally told me I'm not allowed. Where do I get that kind of money? You want to know where it came from? My mother's life insurance policy. That's where it came from. That's where my last year and a half came from. Was my dead mother's fucking life insurance policy because they wouldn't let me keep my student fucking loan. If you have ever wondered why my generation will celebrate a United Healthcare CEO getting shot down in the street, that's your answer. Because fuck the government, fuck finances, fuck student loans, and everything in between. And that is my spiel. I hope that was entertaining. See, it makes me angry. Like, I get that it's sad, but it just makes me so angry. Bribe a YouTuber? Literally. Mr. Beast, will you pay off my student loans? Will you give me back the money the government stole from my dead mother? That would be helpful. And the thing is, Dilly, like, I'm sorry, I hope that didn't bring the mood down for anyone, I apologize. The thing is, Dilly, like, a lot of Gen Xers and baby boomers don't understand. A lot of them do. The thing that happens, though, TK did the thing on Steam. Oh, TK, you're such a sweetie. Wait, that's so sweet. I know all of y'all are sending me Discord messages. If they're urgent, please tell me and I will check them. I apologize. I have not been checking them. Oh, okay. I will add you on Steam, TK. I did. I'm so sorry. No, I was telling TK I did the thing on stream. Oh, gotcha. I apologize. The thing is, Dilly, some Gen Xers and baby boomers do understand, and actually quite a lot of them understand. The issue is that when you get to that age and you are somebody who understands, you have been fighting for the last 40, 50, 60 years of your life. And you need to have a chance to let the younger people take it. You have to be able to breathe. You have to be able to live. You can't fight all your life. They were fighting their own war. The gay people who had no rights, let alone the AIDS crisis, they were fighting. The people who were poor as shit in marginalized areas that were treated like hoods and gangs, they were fighting. They're old enough now that they need to stop, right? They need to have a life beyond fighting. You can't fight forever. And that's why the mantle gets sent down to a younger and a younger generation. And that's why we can often feel alone when we're fighting. Because we feel like people in the older ones are the ones we're fighting against, which we are. But there's a lot of people that are on our side. They just can't fight anymore. And so it can be hard because we don't hear them and we don't hear their voices and they're not on the sidelines with us because they can't be. So I get it. I don't have an urgent Discord message, but there are updates on the Elusive episode 7. Thank you, Molly. I appreciate you. As long as there are timestamps for your art and for the notes you gave me about the sounds and all that jazz, that'll be great. If you can get me art for tomorrow, probably before 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., not a.m., 8 p.m., that would be great, because then I can finish all those edits and get the episode ready for tomorrow. Not Hyper 40. That's so funny, because you must have done it as I was booting it up. Oh, that's funny. 8 p.m. is doable? Excellent. Thank you. I love you, Molly. We love you, Molly. We all say in unison, as Friday's episode is going to have original, gorgeous new art by Molly. Ugh, incredible. We love her so much. All my homies celebrate the downfall of capitalist oligarchy. Correct. Correctamundo. Again, I don't endorse nor celebrate nor support killing or murders or deaths or anything like that. But I know the rage. And I respect the rage. So, is what it is. I'm sorry, I did not mean for that to become what it was, but I appreciate all of you who are here and who were talking with me and also lurking for that. Sometimes you gotta yell. Sometimes you gotta get angry, and that's how life is, you know? But we are gonna play some Clonizer at some point, because I'm actually fucking obsessed with this demo. I really, really like it. I've been playing it non-stop. Drink a charge break so I can finish the episode. I'm gonna peace out and finish it so it's ready for tomorrow. Good night, Molly. We love you. Thank you. Heal yourself. Don't let me catch you awake at like 2 a.m. Good night, Molly. I just got the alert that I bought something on Steam. See, that's how you do it. And it comes back full circle. That's right, TK. Back full circle. Good night, fam. Hope you guys like episode 7. My God. Episode 7 is going to terrify the shit out of you guys. Now, unfortunately, there's no video. Our footage got swallowed by the sea. But there's gorgeous art. And the sounds, oh, nasty. I'm so excited. I've been working so hard. Clonizer, yes! So, Rogue Duck gave us a game to play on Monday, which was so much fun. They gave us a second game to play tonight. It's a game about fucking your clone? Unfortunately, no. And I also accidentally keep calling it Colonizer, which is also not what it is. We do not want. Although, kind of fits. But anyways, it's a deck builder game, but with really cool mechanic, where you are like in outer space, and you go to different planets, and you still move your people, like on a hex grid. So it's not just a deck. You actually have units and stuff that you use. We're going to play some of it, and Rogue Duck, being super amazing and sweet, gave us 3 free Steam codes for you guys to get. We will do like a giveaway. Gal knows how to set them up now, and you can enter each giveaway, and whoever it pulls will get a free Steam code to get the demo for free. And I think the code will work when the game is officially like full released as well, so you'll automatically get the full release for free, I think. But for now, it is a free game on Steam. Ad break in about 10 seconds, just so y'all know on Twitch. I'm gonna pull us over so we can see it. Look how cute it looks! I love it so much! I've been obsessed with this. Yes, you could play TK. Gal will set up the giveaway whenever she has a chance, and she'll tell you how to enter. This looks like a horror game in disguise, doesn't it? Doesn't it? I know, right? I've been obsessed with this because I love deck builders. And when I told Rogue Duck that we really, really liked the game we played, like I really liked the game on Monday, and I love deck builders, they sent me this one. I was like, oh my god, you guys are fucking awesome. And it's not sponsorship, by the way. So, like, there are going to be things I point out in this game that I'm like, that drives me fucking crazy, and I hope they change that. Not sponsored, not getting paid for any of this. I just really like their games. And, of course, we got free codes. So, we're going to start a new game. I'm going to show y'all how to play. Feel free to lurk. Feel free to chat if you want to. Whatever your preference is. Yes, hex grids are fun. So this is what it looks like because I've already played a little bit. You can see I've unlocked a couple of decks here. So your starter deck is a basic version. Your purple deck is like mutations, which we'll show in a second. What am I doing? Are we doing giveaway? Yes, Gal, please. This game is called Clonizer. We're giving away free Steam codes. I think it only picks one person from each giveaway. Is there a way to make it pick multiple people, or are we going to have to do 3 of them? Because I have 3 codes. And then this deck is the Invention deck. So I'm going to play with my Mutagen deck. You'll see what the mutations are in a second. You can see I'm already rank 3 because I've been obsessed with this. I have not beaten a full run of this demo yet. So I'm hoping we can beat it on stream. You can draw multiple winners. Excellent, Gal. Go ahead and set up the giveaway then and make it so I can draw multiple winners. And then Gal will tell you guys how to enter into it. And we will pull the winners before stream ends tonight. Now, these things are locked because you have to, like, accomplish things in order to get the cards. These are cards that are currently, like, could be a part of my deck. These are planets that we've discovered. So, let me show you what this game is like. Okay, so we're going to play on the normal version instead of the easy. This is the one I have not beat a full run of yet. Okay, so the basic plot is very similar. Excellent, thank you, thank you, thank you. So everybody can just type that into chat. In order to get a single ticket, you just type exclamation point ticket or exclamation point enter. I think both will work. And it should enter you into the giveaway. Yep, and Gal's also going to pin that link. So if you'd prefer to click the link and go there, you can do that instead. It should tell you how many people have entered. Yes, okay, so I guess exclamation point ticket 1 will get you an entry in. Giveaway will show you the link. So any of those will work, but exclamation point ticket 1, everybody can feel free to enter. It is fully free to enter. I know it says you bought, but you're not buying anything. It's fully free to enter. The codes are free, all that jazz. Yay! TK's entered and Gal has entered. Yay! I encourage everyone to if you want to try a fun new game. This is genuinely a shit ton of fun. Okay. So, this is telling me some stuff because I haven't been to a planet like this before. Aliens can be hallucinations. We cannot know until we touch them. Eating shrooms grants various effects, but also increases the hallucination rate. Great. Okay, so you start on a planet. Here are our hex grids. I'm actually not sure how to do. Can I do it with the wheel? I can. Okay. So, I I think it's starting me off on the very first run. I could be wrong. Hello, Alex. Welcome. Congrats on finishing your Candela session. Oh my gosh, feel free to tell me about it while I play. We're also doing a giveaway for free Steam codes of this game, so feel free to enter that. It is free to enter. I know it says bot, but it's free to enter, so you can type !ticket if you want to join the raffle or the giveaway. So this is going to tell us some details. I've not been to a planet like this before. That's why it's telling me the specific things. But if you've never played a deck builder before, here's how they work. This little guy over here is what's called our energy. So you have to, on the top of these, left-hand top of these cards, you can see numbers. That means it costs that much to play. So every time I play a card, it's going to cost one of my energies, because it costs one, as you can see. Sometimes it costs 2, sometimes it costs 3. Once that's up, I can't play any more cards, unless, of course, there's 0 cost. Oh, you know what? Am I not playing on... Hold on. Abort for a second. Because I want to go back to... I want to make sure I'm playing on the first realm. Yes, please tell us about your Candela session, Alex. We definitely want it. So it was the first one. Okay, I've just never seen that for the first one. I'm going to retry it, because I want to see if it'll set us on... Yeah, he's yelling at me because I did not do well. Okay, new game. I want to see if it'll set us on a different world, because I don't care for that world. That one's locked. Okay. See if it starts us somewhere else. I'm gonna take the max hull. Here we go. This is the planet I wanted. Okay. So this is a normal planet. If I scroll over a hex tile, it'll tell us what it is, like the land. So there's just normal land. This one's telling us it's ice, so it'll protect us from a heat wave. So right now we're in the desert. So every 3 to 5 turns, a heat wave curve that deals 2 damage to units not positioned in the ice. You can also see there's stuff like mountains or hills or forests or water. Those things we can't traverse unless we can fly. And this particular mission is to collect ore. So the little blue points over the top of our clonies, or our clones, indicate the amount of actions they can do. It takes an action to move, so I can't do anything else with him because he moved, and it would take an action to mine ore. It does not take an action to pick things up, like the shield cards that it's telling me, or over here the building thing. The health is in the little heart. When things fight, if they're close combat, they fight against their healths. So if I have 1 health and the opponent has 2, opponent will go down to 1, my guy will die. You also have like ray guns, which can do 1 tile over so that you're not losing their health and you're just taking damage from them. Now you'll see we can summon more clones, cost 1 energy. They'll have 1 life and get 1 action point. They will always be summoned right here to what is our spaceship or our Clonizer. And then we can use them immediately. So if I move him here, this little icon will move and tell me that when I get to this square, I can build a building. First building I get is what's called a shield generator. It'll give me a shield each turn. Okay, well, what do shields do? So, every other turn, there is an alien, because we are clones, the amazing, fabulous clones, and the alien species who have broken out of our clone hive mind and are evil will attack us. And they will attack specifically our little spaceship, or our little Clonizer, which is represented by the health up here, 45 out of 45. The shields will give us protection against that specific attack. Every time there is any sort of attack onto this onto the spaceship, it will reset the shields entirely. So we have to be careful about that. Once this hull or our spaceship health gets down to 0, our run is over, no matter what. So we have to be careful about protecting it. So now shields will stack until the spaceship takes a hit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare for the attack that I know is coming next turn. And I'm going to use my last 2 action points to give myself 6 shield against whenever the attack happens. Now, this will always tell me if my little clonies technically, but my little clones have any more actions. They do not, so it's telling me I can end the turn, so I will end it. Alright. So, up here now it's telling me with this big red blinking light that an attack is coming. That attack's going to deal 8 damage. So I need at least 2 more shields to protect against that. Now I can go above and protect more than the 8, but I will not keep the excess shields. It will fully reset. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to move this little dude here so that I can build, because I don't need the action point to build, my shield generator. Now that will grant me 1 shield, but it won't do it this turn. It'll wait until the beginning of the next turn. So unfortunately that won't help me against my 8. Now here's why I play a mutagen deck. There are cards that are mutations, like turning your clones into a fly, that will give +2 vision. So you notice as I was moving these clones, oh, you probably didn't see that one actually. As I was moving this clone, I see more of the area he's on. So I'm gonna move this clone down here. Bam, 2 new tiles pop up. So +2 vision range, and you can see he will gain an action point back. So I'm gonna give it to him, he gets another action, and all of these tiles appears because now he can see all of these tiles that are like 2 away from him. I'm going to use his last action to bring him into here with the ice in case we reach a heat wave. Now, Plasma Gun is the one that lets you do 1 damage to a tile next to you instead of the one with you, because you fight with your health if you're on the same tile. This will restore employees' target action, so I'm going to do that with this little dude because I want to get him in range of the ice. Ore Gun, just specifically for ore missions, will deal 1 damage to units on a tile, so I'm going to deal damage to the carrot guy. And when the carrot guys get hurt, they burrow. There's lots of cool mechanics in here. Because it's a deck builder, your job is to outfit this deck with the cards you want to make it easier to play the way you want, but it's also a hex grid. So you're having to do, like, tabletop tactics, tactical roleplay. Well, not necessarily roleplay, but tactical stuff with a deck builder. And I love Fire Emblem style tactical gameplay. So these are like my 2 favorite things combined. Okay, Alex, let me read about your Candela session. So session 16, been a bit of time since I updated you on them, but we took an investigation to look into an area of our mystical manor called the Infinite Corridor. Hell yeah! The entire quest line is basically a first-person spot the difference with horror dial high. I love it. There's a corridor, you have a camera, and you have to take a picture of the anomaly in the corridor. If there's not, you take no images, and differences can range from the fish platter changing to roast chicken, all the way to a hidden vent being kicked in, leading to a blood-stained metal maze with a demon in pursuit of you. Cool! A shadow could be slightly darker and count as an anomaly. Okay, those anomaly games seem like so much fun. Your DM is fire for throwing that into your Candela session. I hope you enjoyed that. That sounds so cool, Alex. This is like if chess was played on a hex grid and had Magic the Gathering cards. Yes, Dilly. Exactly, Dilly. God tier. Plasma Gun is my favorite Magic the Gathering card too. Yes. So I love the Plasma Gun. I think it's great. There are 2 issues. Only 2 issues I've found with this game so far. And I wish I could report them in a way that wasn't reporting bugs, because they're not bugs, they're just things that I would offer to change before they have a full release. I just don't know how. I'm not sure how to give feedback. My only issues are 2 things. 1, you see that I have zoomed all the way out. You can zoom in and get like this cool 3D angle if you want, and move the space around with WSD. I like it zoomed all the way out. After an attack, so after this turn, it will zoom me back in and keep me there. It is so frustrating as somebody who plays all the way zoomed out to have to consistently rezoom all the way back out every other turn. So that is something that's driving me crazy, and I really would like them to fix before they do a full release. The other one is, when you give the Plasma Gun to one of your clones, and there is a monster next to them that they could hit with the Plasma Gun, it will immediately and always force you to hit them. And it's not just forced to hit. A dialogue box pops up, says, hey, you could hit this person, and then it forces you to do it. Every single time. Like a Zelda game, reiterating to you what the same item is you've picked up the entire game. That frustrates the shit out of me. So those are the only two issues I've seen. The only ones. Genuinely. And I would love to give them that feedback. I'm going to figure out how. Because genuinely, if they did that, otherwise it'd be perfect. Like, Fire Emblem is one of my favorite game franchises. Oh, Dadly, so it's not my favorite game franchise, but I love the way Fire Emblem plays. I love tactical games. And they do it so much better than, like, anyone else on the planet. So I haven't played a lot of their games, but I love the way they play. Oh my god. Yes, Dadly, definitely enter the giveaway. If you guys are interested in the free code to this demo, and I think the game when it's fully released, you can enter for free by doing !enter or !ticket. It says the word bot. You are not buying anything. It's a free entry. Cordelia, my bae. Let's go, Dilly. That's the correct woman. I'm loving this criticism. Thank you, Dilly. It's really generally the only ones I have. You'd be into Advance Wars if you like Fire Emblem style strategy games. Ooh. Dilly, you're going to have to remind me of that one because I will take any chance I get to play a tactical game like Fire Emblem. Because my issue is a lot of them feel more like war games, and I don't quite like the war game energy. I like the way Fire Emblem is simplified and still incredibly difficult. That's what I like. So I'm going to have to check that out. Okay, so I'm going to give the plasma gun to our little fly guy, and you'll see what I mean later on. Oh, shit! And this is why I haven't beat a run-through of this demo yet, even though I've been playing so much in my own time. Because I'm a dumbass. I should have used my last energy to play the shield so that I wasn't about to take 2 damage. Now I have to take it. So you'll see the alien spaceship come down. He attacks. We lost 2 health up here. See how it just zoomed me back in? And now I have to zoom all the way back out. Ooh. Ooh. That is upsetting. It's just a little thing of convenience that drives me crazy. And to show you the other one I was talking about with the plasma gun. So now that he has fly, he can move 2 squares instead of 1. It will take both his action points. Well, he's 2 action points so he can move 2 squares. Let me be clear. What fly does is let me go over things like hills. So I'm going to move him to here to show you guys what I'm talking about. He has a plasma gun, and he's going to be in range of this little carrot. So this dialogue box pops up every single time, and I cannot do anything else except for shoot this guy. Every single time it does that, and that's a little frustrating. Because I'm like, ooh, you need to let me choose to do that. But other than that, I adore this game so far. Genuinely, this is one of the most fun things I love. Also support indie game creators. They're fucking fantastic. But yeah, Boy, oh boy. Okay, so now that he's down, he won't attack my little guy when my little guy goes into the square. But I also think I can't hit him with this. No, I can't because he's down. But if I put my clone in here, he'll pop up next turn and they'll automatically fight because they're on the same tile and my little guy just dies. So that doesn't make any sense to put him in there, and I'm not gonna. Now, this little dude could pop up. I think it takes an action point to pop up, right? Yeah, it does. So I'm safe to move him there. Lay it into the devs? I would never. I work with so many people on like game jams, and game devs are some of the most incredible, amazing people I have ever met. And I'm only ever here to give feedback because I've even given feedback. Like I was in the open beta for Daggerheart, and I sent in my feedback where I was like, hey, this feels bad, this feels weird, but this is really good, right? I'm always, always, always open to feedback if someone is open to hearing it. I just think it's so important. In fact, a lot of the improv that I want to teach and try to let me have people teach or things that I coach is how to give critique and how to give feedback, especially if you have social anxiety or if you're not good at social situations, whether you're autistic or you have anything that deals with that, how to give feedback and critique in a way that will come across as positive. Because I know the feeling of not meaning for something to come across poorly, and it does. And unfortunately, whether we like to acknowledge it or not, sometimes it is still our fault. Even if we didn't mean for it to be negative, even if we have things that affect us, like poor social skills or, things that affect our social skills, it is still our fault if we have not phrased it in a way that is taken in a positive endeavor. Now, of course, there's always exceptions to the rule. Sometimes people are looking to be angry. Fully true. But sometimes we do also need to acknowledge the way we say things maybe isn't the way to say it. Gal, are you out here checking your point? 1 out of 12 on the leaderboard. Damn, Gal, that's crazy. You got too many. You got way too many. See, the dialogue box popped up immediately, and it's gonna make me shoot this dude the first thing I do. So frustrating. But that's okay. That's okay, because if that's my only complaint, by golly. So this dude is a little, cute recon bot who is on our side, which I would activate by stepping in his square, but I'm actually not gonna, because I want to mine. Because the only way we get off from this island or this planet is by completing our goal. So we need to mine 8 ore. So these guys count as 2, the diamonds count as 3, and the rocks count as 1. So I'm gonna use the ore gun to kill this guy. And then I'm gonna mine that to get 1 point. I don't think we're at a heat wave yet. So I'm gonna mine that to get another point. And then I think I'm gonna use my last 2 to do shields, because it should be just enough, because I get 3 from each card. Nice, okay. I'm testing things. Also, that info is false. I have 85,000.5K. Jesus Lord, gal. I'm trying to save it till I get to 5,000 scales. Dilly, I support you. I have no idea what you're purchasing, but I support you. I support you. Oh, I love that jazz. Okay, we are experiencing our first heat wave because we're in the desert. So you'll notice everybody's sweating and they're kind of red tinted. They have to end their turn in an ice section or they will take 2 damage. So I'm going to end him up here. And when you go across those little guys, they're indicating you're going to get a free card. So we got a free hull shield. And I'm going to play it because it's free. In deck building games, oftentimes the best possible cards you can have in your deck are always cards that you can play for free. Always. Always, always, always. I'm going to move. See, that would cost me 2. I'm going to move over here, I think. Nice. Okay, so they're all protected by the heat wave. And then I'm going to give a plasma gun to our little dude. Oh, that's not a plasma gun. I'm going to give it to our little guy up here. So he has it. And then I'm just going to prepare for next turn. I also take 2 damage when I'm not currently in an ice tile. I love that. Did you know you can duel people for scales? Huh. Yeah, TK, we're not sure why the scale count is inaccurate, but it's wholly inaccurate. Gal, I knew you could duel. So I guess, yes, I technically knew that. I just never thought about it. Okay. So, the diamonds give me 3, which would put me at 7. So I would need to mine a single rock. But unfortunately, I cannot do that this turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mine the diamond anyways. So that way next turn I only need one. Because once you complete your goal for a planet, you immediately are like done with the planet and leave. You don't have to like finish the turn or anything. Shoot. Okay, cool. And I'm not even going to move this guy because he doesn't need to. I'll put up a shield even though it won't matter. And we'll end the turn. And see, it's telling me right now that I have an employee who can still use an action. I don't care. Oh, I should have moved that little dude. I'm so stupid. I just realized what I did. See, this is what happens. This is what happens. You gotta pay attention. And I did not pay attention. I was a silly little boy. Oh my god, I'm zoomed in. Ha. So I should have moved him here so that this turn I could use his action to get the point. Because now I'm going to have to wait another turn. Alright, I'll wait the other turn. It's all good. I'll wait the other turn. So yeah, these plasma guns are doing it on an area rather than just a tile, which is nice. Okay, end turn. And now it's going to make me attack automatically. But now I can mine and be done. And so it'll immediately end the planet. Nice. That's World 1. Duel in what way? That's a good question. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Love it. You pick one person to duel, and the bot decides who wins and gives scales accordingly. Scales? They should be lemons. Okay, so TK, I named them when I first started streaming. And I was like, well, I'm going to make my stuff like gothy and spooky, hence the starting soon screen and the be right back screen. And then I'm also going to throw in some dragons because I like dragons. Y'all are the motherfuckers who made it lemons, okay? That ain't my fault. Hi, DJ Knight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, more Rogue Duck. We love their games. Blackjack style. Be down to gamble mine away? Oh, yeah, I think there's a way to do that, Dilly. You can ask Gal. Gal's trying to set up all the ones. Gal, my only request if you set up duel is you have to change the text so that it says, it's time to duel. Because it has to be a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. You cannot use the word duel in my presence without it being a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. I refuse. Oh, Lord. Okay. LMAO bet. Love it. So we're getting some rewards. So when you defeat a planet, you often get rewards. Let's see what cards we get. Oh, I love this one. So this mutates them into like a see-through jellyfish type thing. But it gives them health and an action. And every time they kill another character, they get another health and action. Which is super hella powerful. So I'm taking that. Another Mutafly. So dupe bursts are little things that let us deal damage to units. But I'm going to take the discard and gain 2 hulls. Because there is a way to play a discard mechanic in here. I don't think it's super strong. Because I'm a bitch who loves a discard mechanic. It's not the strongest I've ever seen. But it is here. I used to have Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Hell yeah, Dilly. I got so many that for Christmas, at Thanksgiving, I literally went to one of my nephews and I said, hey, I heard you play Yu-Gi-Oh. And he goes, oh, yeah, you know, I have like a few decks or something. Thinking that this silly little goth girl couldn't possibly be into a boys game. And I go, will you duel me on Christmas? Because we spend Christmas together. And he's like, really? What deck are you going to bring? I need to know the card list so I can prepare. You better let me know. So I gave him like the options of the decks I will bring so that he can prepare his deck and we're going to duel on Christmas. I mean, it's going to be the best time of my life. Okay, I'm so excited. Yes, DJ Knight, Mutation Duck. Let's go. This is like in Paper Mario where you have to pick between HP, BP, and FP to upgrade. Yes, Dilly. Honestly, that's a pretty good example, actually. And I'm actually going to go to the upgrade workshop here. So you get things in exchange usually. So Crafty is in a good mood. Neehee could upgrade a card for free and even give you these secret Professor Super Magical Legumes as a gift. Such profit, yes? I have no idea what the legumes do, so we're going to take them. And in exchange, I think I want to upgrade my discard. Yeah. Oh, that's not the discard I want, though, is it? I think I want to upgrade my Mutaslime. Hell yeah, I do. I love Mutaslime. Yeah, it's definitely a play on, like, Magic Beans. But I haven't gone through a whole run-through of this game. Like, I haven't gotten through one without dying. So I don't know what it does. I really don't know. Clonies claim being bored of being equal strength and come to you with a request to make one of them the big brother. Yeah, fuck it. Magnify one. You accept their request, prepare magnifying tools, and cut off Clonpo communication, as the experiment you are about to do is not officially approved. Choose a unit to get +1 health. Hell yeah. We're gonna give it to our fly, because they need it. I still have Merrick cards to give? Bro, Merrick Ishtar's my boy. I love Merrick Ishtar. I am Merrick Ishtar. Steve! Bakura! Bakura! Bakura, I hate you. Fucking love Merrick Ishtar. Oh my god, I love that boy. Technically, I love the abridged version. Give or take. Alright, I'm gonna go this meteor. As a Clonny, would like to trade a card from you with a spectacular one of my own. Quality's birthplace. What's Bulwark? Gain 6 hull shields. Oh, that's pretty good. Remove a card. So I'm gonna remove a Clonies, because I don't usually find them very useful. They're just not very strong. And I usually replace them with stronger stuff. Test as much as you want out, gal. Uh-oh, what is this? This mission is harder than usual. Clonpo rewards us with 2 credits if we complete the challenge. Oh, shit. This planet has tiny amounts of dupe. Harvest what you can. Danger alarm. Dupe tiles are pressurized and deadly. It's more challenging, but provides an additional reward. 25 gold and 2 credits. So that's all stuff that we can use to purchase things in the shop. I'm gonna try it. Oh, how cool! I'm loving this. Alright, I'm gonna zoom out. So of course I'm immediately gonna bring them up here, because the faster we build our buildings, the better. I'm gonna give him fly, so I can bring him to the building and build my hull. Oh, this is the hallucination planet they were telling us about. So the shrooms give us health, but they give us hallucinations, and we won't know if the baddies are real until we get there. Yay! Let's do. Yay! Thank you, gal. We love you, gal. Gal, just for you, I'm gonna eat food when I get off stream. I'm gonna eat a real meal. We love you, gal. It won't even be chicken nuggies. Okay. So these don't do anything, I don't think. Nope, they just waste my themajigs. Cool. I'm gonna give our fly a gun. I'm gonna end the turn. I think I did it wrong. Gal, do whatever you gotta do. It said duel, and that's all I care about. Oh, no, gal, you might be right. I think, remember, it wasn't reading our scales correctly. So I think that might be the issue. Is it's not reading the point count correctly. And that's why maybe it's having trouble. When I'm on magic substances, I too try to fight my enemies, only to get there and realize they aren't real. Accurate. Very, very accurate. If you want, gal, you can change, if you go into Twitch, you can change the community points back to just calling it points, and maybe then Stream Elements will recognize it better. Whatever you want. Thank you, DJ Knight. So you have to do the command, and at the person you want, and then add a number. So it's not gonna work though for Dilly now, because it's claiming that Dilly has none, right? Even though they do. So I think maybe that's the issue. I don't know though. Oh, we won't know until we hit it. Okay, so that means I can use other things to deal damage. But right now we're about to take 8 points. So I'm gonna gain my 6. And then I'm just going to use it to do another. And I want to get the mushroom to get my health. Ooh, what did that do? Spawn rate of hallucinations on the planet increased. That's okay. They can be hallucinations. They're so cute. I like them. They're so cute. Okay. So I am going to spawn a clone because I want to mutaslime it. So that when it so look at this. It's a cute little like skeleton see-through jellyfish. I love him. He's a little slime. I love him. And this is amazing, right? Because now every time he kills something, he gets an action back and a health. So I'm going to go here. Oh, it was a hallucination, so I don't lose my health. Incredible. I'm going to attack this one. Okay, that one was real, but he got a health and an action point back. I love him. I'm going to move him up there. Okay, now I want our fly. What are these? Gain 2 hull shields when eaten. Oh, fuck yeah, I want that. I'm going over here. Hell yeah. Alright, and then I will discard my hulls. Oh, I can only do one because I didn't upgrade it. God. Oh, okay, I'm gonna head out. Let me know if I win. We'll let you know, TK. I'll send you a Discord message. Good night. We love you, TK. They're so cute. I agree, DJ Knight. I think they're so adorable. The slimes do look like choo-choos. Maybe that's why I like them, Dilly. Maybe that's why I like them. They look like little choo-choos from Wind Waker. They're so cute. Alright, first I want this mystery card. Ooh, deal 1 damage to a unit. That's so good. I'm going to do that to the slime. Okay, so I guess that doesn't count. Okay, good to know, good to know. I'm going to give him a plasma gun so that I can shoot the dude. Let's see. He must be real then. Okay, and then I'm going to fight him. Yeah, so I get my health back. Amazing. Okay. And then I'm going to move up 1. Now, I need to be getting hull shields. So these give 2. That's a card that will give me 3. So I only need 2. So I'm actually going to go here and take the 3. This tile is extra pressurized. It will cause the unit standing on top to be flown into space. A noble and unavoidable sacrifice. So we have to end our turn on these. 1 unit has to end its turn on these. And then it sends out what's called dupe, which is green little blobs. Once we've collected 11 of them, then our mission is over. And they disappear after the turn they come out. But now it's telling me, because this is an extra hard mission, whoever I put on there is going to die. Which is not great, because I don't want my fly to die. So I'm going to play my free card to get the shield. And then I actually am going to play a normal clone and give him the jetpack so he can get another action point. Because if I'm going to sacrifice a member, I want it to be one of my weak ones. I'm going to put another one out. And I'll put him this way. I don't want to sacrifice one of my really cool mutagen guys. Alright, so we took no damage. Good. Now this is telling me that baddies are going to appear on the squares next to here next turn. So I'm going to move my slime up here. Shoot. I don't want to leave him there, so I'm going to put him here. I am going to put this little guy, I think, on there so he can die next turn, which is unfortunate, but just how it goes sometimes. Ooh, we're close to revealing that guy. I'll put this dude here because once this releases everything, we only have 1 turn to collect it. And I actually am going to summon another clone so that I can get it moving towards that one because I don't want to sacrifice my slime. And then I'm going to take my bulwark. Who can still move? Oh yeah, I don't want him to move though. He's got to die. Whee! Okay, so we're picking up the little greenies. Oh, it's going to make me attack. Okay. Hey, it was a hallucination. Incredible. Okay, we're going to move this guy a little closer. Now, if I wake up the head, look at our little robotic head friend. Has 2 vision, rain, and 3 action points, but it's because he can't hold any weapons or stuff like that. This little dude can pick up that one. And my fly friend can go here in order for this guy to pick up that one. And now we have 4. We're going to lose this one. But that's okay. I'm gonna sacrifice our robot head for the next sprout, I think. I don't want to sacrifice our slime. So, I'm gonna leave him where he is. But I do need shields, so let's grab some shield. Okay, we got enough, and I'm gonna put out more clones. So that they can follow this dude up. And we can get all the pieces there. Okay, we're gonna end turn. Okay, we got some more out. Wait, it didn't sacrifice my floating scout head. Oh my gosh, I got to keep my scout head. Oh, he needs to be doing all of these, dang. Okay, that's a real baddie. Understood, okay. Well, geez, I'm about to put my scout head on all of them. Okay, he's collected all that dupe, which is good. Getting these dudes closer. I'm gonna put him here. Yep, so that it'll make me shoot. We'll see if he's a hallucination. He's real, okay. I'll move my clone up there. Oh, I should have given him a plasma gun first. Then he could have shot and not killed my slime. Oh, didn't think about it. Okay. Didn't think about it. That's what happens sometimes. I do want to get my fly away because he's going to get hurt by that guy. So I'm going to move him this way. And then he doesn't have a plasma gun, so I'll give it to him. Then let's get some shields up for next turn, I think. Okay. He kills my scout. Ooh, the slime didn't try to kill me. That's good. Or the hallucination. What are they called? Shrooms. Duh. Okay. I'm gonna sacrifice that dude next turn. I want to get my slime more health so that I can just go on this tile and kill him. Nice. Cool. I'm gonna let that guy get more health too. What is that shroom? Deals 2 damage to all other units in 1 range. Whoa, that's wild. Okay, so we are very close to getting enough, so I am going to sacrifice the fly this turn. And I'm going to take my shields. And we'll put our slime over here so he can help collect. That should be enough. This game reminds me of starting a new game in Civilization and having to fight a bunch of barbarians while you're just trying to build a farm. Sending out the scouts to die for you is pretty accurate. Dilly, I 100% see that comparison. I actually really see that comparison. Oh my gosh. That's accurate. Yeah, so sometimes you just gotta sacrifice pieces, you know? 3 credits. Yay! Oh, we got a blueprint. So these are the our top 3 diamonds up here. They're the buildings that we can build. So the first one is shield generator. Grants 1 hull for each turn. I love the power plant because the more energy you have, the more you can do. So that's what I'm going to do. The only issue with the power plant is we have to remember whoever builds it dies. Ooh. Ooh, these are interesting. I like Cloney drop because these will put 2 clones on any target, on any tile we want. Now they don't get their actions, but it is nice to just pop those out there. Alright, to the meteor we go. Ooh, I get the specialized one. After mutating, it gains a health and restores an action. That's pretty good. If hit by a dupe burst, it transfers its damage to one enemy in range. Okay, we haven't been specializing there. Restores actions after equipping a piece of equipment. Okay, I'm going to go with our mutation because that's the deck we're running. Yeah, I love it. Okay, so the satellite will show us the rest of the nodes. Or at least 7 ahead so we can see what we're looking at map-wise. I always like to take interesting event encounters. Here we go. Your radar picks up an object flying towards Clonizer. Predictions for it to be include a bird, a spaceship, or a meteorite. Let it come. The object was a super cloney instead. It says that it has been sent to tell you something important, but forgot it on the way. It leaves its jetpack as compensation, and then jumps out to go back by waddling through empty space. Gain jetpack. Cool. Awesome. I love the interesting events. They're my favorite. I don't think I can change the points. Okay. No worries, gal. Play around with whatever the fuck you want, as long as you don't delete my channel. I do not care. I'm gonna upgrade some shit, so I love upgrading cards. It's my favorite. I am going to... I want to upgrade the plasma gun so that it costs me nothing. I think that's good. Okay, so these little guys down here get hung up here like keychains to give you extra bonuses. So this one says mutation cards get -1 cost for each mutee on the planet. When you gain Hull Shield, there's a 40% chance to draw a card. And if you play 3 cloning cards in a turn, gain 1 energy. So I definitely don't want that one. Because we don't really use clones. I do kind of want the mutation, because we just got a mutity. And that kind of sounds awesome, because we're running a mutation deck. So I'm going to pay a full 5 and get that one. And it hangs up here. I still don't think I'm an editor on Twitch. You definitely are. You are 1,000,000% an editor on Twitch. Also, there's no sound. I just realized, do I have the sound off? My sound's on. I have it muted still? Huh. That's so weird. I just don't have sound. That's very, very strange. Oh well. Okay. I wish my keychain would give me powers. The only thing it does is hold my keys. Thanks, DJ Knight. I'm trying to be smart about it. Gal, I will double check for you here, but I'm like pretty sure. I think editor is the highest power thing too. Maybe I didn't give you the highest power thing. Let me see. Yeah, I was trying to, but I don't... I guess it just doesn't have sound. Or maybe my download doesn't have sound. Let's see. I say that only because I cannot access what I need to. No, I understand. I'm not saying it as like a, no, I gave you that. That's not what I mean it as either. No, you're definitely an editor. Okay, here, hold on. I'll re-add you. Okay, I re-added you as an editor. See, it really is. Let me know if that opens it back up for you. Can't wait to be banned? Oh, that's funny as shit. You will never be banned. You'd have to do some heinous bullshit to get banned. Oh, Lord, what you would have to do. I'll ban other people and time out other people just because they annoy me. And I'm not afraid to say that. For anyone's reference, even if somebody's a totally fine person, if you don't want them talking, just ban them. Like, you don't gotta be friends with everybody. I will ban bitches for small shit just because I don't want them in my chat. But you, gal? You would have to do some hell of a shit. Okay, you are for sure an editor now. So I don't know if maybe it's, sends you like a notification on Twitch and you specifically have to click that or what. But you are one according to my thing. Okay. It's so weird there's no sound on this. I don't know what that's about, y'all. Cannot help you there. Does it have sound if I put out my speakers? Oh. It does on my speakers. Nope, no sound for my earphones. Okay. I don't think I can because you have to change things on your creator dashboard and I can't access everything on your dashboard. Weird. Okay, I'll look into it. To be frank, none of the aliens so far have ears. Maybe they were just playing the game from their perspective. I like that. You know what? I like that idea. That'll be what it is. I like that. I'm gonna grab another deal 1 damage here. That's all I want. Besides, maybe remove a card? Yeah, let's remove a card. We're gonna get rid of one of these basic shields. Because the smaller your deck in a deck building game, usually the better it is. Yay, special event! Hey, let's go! At least you can trigger alerts. Huzzah! You can definitely trigger alerts at least. You catch sight of a pile of gold placed on a rock that is suspiciously close to a group of asteroids flying. But it's gold! As you grab the pile of gold and begin counting it, close by asteroids violently start flying towards Clonizer. Who could have known that it was a trap? Overclock them shields. You work your shields more than their allowed range to survive the disaster. You manage to not take any damage, but this lowers the life expectancy of your shields greatly. 2 shield cards got +1! Oh, jeez, that's not good. Oof. Big oof. Alright, what's this planet? We received an aid request from this planet. Help your fellow clonies. Okay. We can do that. Escort mission. Okay. Uh-oh. Save the day, change to survive 9 turns. Raid incoming in 5. Okay, so we're a little too late. All of their skeletons are on the floor. Lovely. Well, now we just gotta live. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna make him into a slime so that I can build that building. And I don't want to kill him, so I'm using the shield. I'm gonna discard one of these stupid 2-cost shields. I'm gonna make another clone. So that I can get hallucinations! Yay! End the turn. Oh, it gives me the under influence count. 1 employees have eaten shrooms that are under influence. Rate of summons increases for each one. Okay. Alright, so these are cannons. And when the raid comes, they're gonna drop a bunch of dudes that we want to not let them get in the cannons. But right now I'm gonna be hit for 9. 3 would get me to 6. Uh-oh. I don't have a way to protect against all 9. So I'm going to take 3 damage here, whether I like it or not. Just going to have to be the way it is. I'm going to make this guy into a fly. And I'm going to have the slime fight this guy. Hey, it was a hallucination. Nice. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, Mutatee's good. Okay, yeah, he's a version of a clone. Cool, cool, cool. I think I already used all my mutations, but is what it is sometimes. I'm gonna move the slime over here. And I will move the fly up here. Interesting. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take 3 damage here. I don't get a choice. So they're leaving canning, and then the alien deals us 3. Dun dun dun. Okay. So I want to awake our little robot. The scout is excellent. I want him to give me the free card. Great. Free clone. Cool. Then what are these, like ice tiles? Clarity zone. Units moving here lose their shroom influence. Oh, okay. Now he's in cleared. Cool. And then I want the hull card because that's going to be difficult over these next couple things. I want to give our slime a gun so that he can shoot the little dude. And it was a hallucination. Huzzah! See, now I'm saying huzzah, gal. This is so funny. I want my free cards. Ooh, deal 1 damage to a target area. Oh, no, it's a target unit. Okay, I'm gonna try this guy. Okay, so he's real. He's real. Yay, indeed. I'm going to give a jetpack to our little dude so that he can move over here. And then I'm gonna make another clone to go this way. And then we'll do the shield. And we'll end the turn. Okay, here we go. 2 turns before we get our raid. I'm gonna give a gun to our jetpacker so that he can deal damage here. And then I can kill it there. Go up here. I'm gonna keep the shield and not use it though, because I don't need it. Ooh, what was that one? Oh, I don't know what that shroom did, but oh, it gave me an extra energy. Nice. Okay, we'll move him here. Yeah, that's awesome. We're gonna move these clones this way. And my fly guy can get out of here. Oh, there's gonna be a bad guy coming, so I'll put fly over there. And I will put Mr. Scout over there. Oops, too far. Okay. And then I'm just gonna make some clones because we can already defend ourselves, which is great. 1, 2. And end the turn. My hub said it to a customer at his job the other day. Funniest shit ever. My favorite 2 words at the moment are yar and huzzah. I love that. That's so funny. I think we should all just keep adding weird words into our vocabulary. I think it's fantastic, frankly. Ooh, what does this one do? We don't need to deal damage at the moment, so I'm gonna put him here. We'll put this guy here. Oh, I should have done the little dude first. Oh, okay, it still moved. Good, 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 good. Ooh, we've got another mutatee. Let's get him out. Neither of these guys have guns. I'm gonna put some clones here so that we can build. Oh, they're both gonna die, though. Fuck it. Yep, they're both dying, so anything on the tile dies when it gets built. But that's okay. We're going to... I'm gonna move this little dude here. And this little dude here. Ooh, shroom. I'll move him here. Ooh, there's so many cool things. I'm trying to protect as much as possible, so we're gonna do that. Boonk. Killed him, yay! I know that we're supposed to protect these cannons. So I'm trying to give, like, as many defenses as I can set up here. Whoop, I'm hitting things. I love corrupting my friends. Quiznag, Voltron reference, hell yeah. Hello, Alucard! Welcome, welcome, my friend. How's alive? I hope you're doing well. Hey, how's everything going? And are you thinking about going to ZenkaiCon again next year? That is an excellent question. So, the answer is yes. We are currently speaking with ZenkaiCon. I would like to go back. I really enjoyed my time there. We met so many amazing people and had a lot of fun. I can't speak to what we're currently discussing or whether or not we are going back until it's set in stone. All I can say is that we're talking about it and we'd like to. I know the individual who managed us and spoke with us and figured everything out last year is no longer there. So that's the only trouble we've been having is there's no one there to go, this is how this runs. We can do it, right? So it's a conversation starting from the beginning again. But I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully we can go. We hope to. I hope to get in as many conventions as possible. Because I love what we did. And I think you guys loved what we did. And I will say, you don't have to and you do not have to do it if you don't want to. Reaching out to a convention, like ZenkaiCon, for example, and saying, hey, I took part in the voice acting booth workshop last year. It was awesome. Can you please try and get them to come back again for 2025? That is really, really helpful for us, because it means that the convention will not just look at us as like a burden that they'll try and fit if they can. They'll look at us and say, oh, people really want to do this. Maybe we should try a little harder, right? To figure this out. So if you feel comfortable, it's always a great thing to do. Or ask your local convention, whatever your favorite convention is, send them an email that says, hey, here's insert my website or insert my Twitch or insert my whatever, insert my YouTube. She runs a voice acting booth at conventions. I've gone to one. It's really fun. Could you reach out to her and see if she'll come to yours? That's always great too. Thanks, DJ Knight. You should come anyway, then we can all hang out and go to the escape room. So, Gal, I would consider it. It depends on whether or not financially I could go. Because that's always the question is a lot of conventions do not like that we charge money for our services. And that's usually the sticking point on why we either can or cannot go. It's usually that, or they don't want us to run enough times, like hold enough workshops or hold enough sessions in order for it to be worth the cost of us going. Because we have to get a hotel room, we have to travel because we can't fly, so we have to do gas, we have to do a road trip, the time it takes, and if we cannot set up for more than like 1-2 hour session, that's only 25 people at a convention that's gonna have thousands. No, it's not worth it for us, and it's not worth it for you. You know what I mean? Quiznak means fuck in the Altian language. I love that, Downley. Thank you for the knowledge. Ooh, I want to go with you guys. I've never been to a con. Dilly, if you ever get the chance, even to go to a small convention, I highly recommend it. They're so much fun. One day you will be at a con I'm at and you can take the workshop. It will happen. No, I mean, you don't bring the workshop. You go as a member and we fuck around for the weekend. I hear you, gal. I understand what you're saying. Again, I still have to get accommodations, and now I have to purchase a flight. And I'm not making money. So, we'll see. And remember, I want to save so that we can do an on-stage, in-theater performance of Candela Obscura. Cons are a great time. You're okay, Dilly, it happens. Cons are a great time, yes. Always highly recommend it if you can afford it. I tried posting art, but it doesn't work. Oh, sorry, Dilly. Yeah, it doesn't always work on Twitch, I'm afraid. Who am I going to give a jetpack to? I want to give it to this dude. Because I want him to eat that mushroom. Oh, it kills my own dudes, too. Good to know. Well, we know now. Alright, we're going to deal some damage with our ray gun. Oh, he's fake. Nice. Alright, so we need 10 shields on our hull. But they cost 2. Oh, okay, I'm going to discard one of the 2s because I'm not going to be able to play it. To gain 2 shields. And then I'm only going to be able to gain 3, which is 7. So I'm going to take 3 damage here. Unfortunately, I don't get a choice. It's just what I got to do. I'm going to put a clone here so that we're immediately fighting these aliens when they come down. Put him there. I'll put him here. Oh, I could have used those to get more energy. Oh, I'm so stupid. I am so severely an idiot, but is what it is, I guess. We'll put this dude here too, so they can fight as well. And I guess we make another clone. And we get him ready to fight. And then these don't do anything, although I wish they did. Alright, we'll end the turn. I want a jetpack. Hello, Bogu. Welcome, welcome. How are you? For my friends who who recently came into the chat on Twitch, we are doing a giveaway. I have 3 free Steam codes to give out for anybody who wants to play this demo for free. Rogue Duck is amazing and gave me 3 to give away. You can type an ~ ticket or ! enter, and you'll be entered into it. And I will say at the end of the stream in about 15 minutes who the 3 people are. You and me both, Bo. Yeah, I wish I had a jetpack. That would be fire. Alright, let's try getting rid of this guy. Uh-oh, he's real. That's okay, though, because this is my guy who gets extra health for winning a battle. Alright, so I'm actually going to send him up here, because he'll get health again. Nice. He can help protect up here. I'm going to send this dude down here. We'll keep this guy in the center, so he's not immediately attacked. And I'll bring this guy here, so that they're fighting. Let's put another mutie down, so that he's ready to help, too. I'm going to give jetpacks to as many of these fuckers as I can. Oh no, I took away his plasma gun! Shit. Oh well, it happens sometimes. I'm gonna spawn another. I'm gonna use the shield. Okay. Thank you, gal. Alright, we're killing some of the aliens. We're not doing too bad. We have to survive 2 more turns. Oh my goodness. How are we gonna get any... We're gonna have to go here to get that shield. First and foremost. And then I can get 3. I'm gonna take 4 damage. There's no way I can avoid it. This is what kills me every time when I play this game. It's why I haven't had a successful run yet. Because every time I forget about the shields. Oh no. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I'm gonna take 4 damage here. Oh boy. Okay. Oh! Okay, I can only take 2. Okay, good. Alright, I'm gonna take 2 damage. Not the worst. Not the worst, okay. Not the worst. I'm gonna put these guys up here, I think. Then we'll just summon another one. Make sure we got defense, okay. And the turn. Here we go. Alright, we took 2. Not bad. We got 1 this turn and I think next turn, but I'm not sure if that counts or not. I guess we'll see. Plasma gun! Defeat that bitch! He's dead. I think that's... Oh, there's one up here. Okay. We'll do this so he can't get into the crazy gun. We'll do this. And we'll do this just in case. So that way we're ready for next turn. Good. Killed him. Yay! Okay, we did it! Hell yeah! Let's go! Alright, let's see what cards we add to the deck. Ooh! Gain 4 hull shields. Hell yeah! Gain 6. 1 for each 7 max hull. Ooh. Gain 4. If duper. Okay, we don't have any. Energy and draw a card. Only if you have 7 or more cards. I don't want any, actually. I don't want to clog my deck with that. Ooh! Store! Let's upgrade a card, baby! 6 plus 4. Okay, but I don't have any other inventions. So that's not helpful. Yeah, I want to upgrade my fly, I think. Oh, no, because it only makes it innate. Well, I don't want that. Innate's not helpful. What is the... Oh, this is so funny. If you upgrade the legumes, it goes, there may be worthless. Maybe. Let's do it. Fuck it. Waste the upgrade. Why not? Let's do it. And then let's remove a card. I want to get rid of... I kind of want to get rid of the bulwark. Because I don't have any other invention cards. And I know it gives me 6, but 6 for 2 is... I guess it's the same as a 3. Oh, yeah, you know what? I need to get rid of some of these 2-cost basics. Woo, they're not good. Okay, there's... Grab another fly. Supply drop is relatively good. Oh, but we got another Mutaslime. I gotta take my Mutaslime. I love it. And then what are these? Start missions with 2 random cards. Basic shields get +1. When a hull upgrade node is visited, repair 4. Okay, I'm gonna refresh. Oh, I didn't have any more... That was stupid. I didn't have any more coins to buy. I shouldn't have used that. Oh, well, it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of the shop. What is this? Gadgetry branch. Features equipment, overloadable gadgets, and cloning enhancement tools. Okay. Oh, it's these kind of cards. Well, I mean... Choose a piece of equipment to give to all employees. Ooh, that could be good. Gain a hull shield for each? Deal 1 damage to a random enemy. I'm gonna try it. We do like our equipment. Our equipment can be good. Oh, and it's another store. Boo. Give target mutation. Ooh, and +1 health. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Okay. So what is this one? Use teleportals to find a planet full of dupe. Okay, here we go. Flowers, seeds, gardening test. Uh-oh. I don't think I've been on this one before. Oh, yes, I have. Spooters. Spooters are the enemy here. Okay. Give target mutation? Oh, I see. It already has to be mutate. Well, I'm going to do that. And then I give him mutation? Oh, it gives a mutation health. I see. Well, let's build our shield, because I don't want to kill him. Discard a card. I'm going to discard the 2. And I'm going to do the 4. Nice! So now we've got 6. Okay. I think this will be the last planet we do. The teleportal ones tend to be hard. So basically we have to keep exploring until we find portals. And the first 2 portals we find are just going to kill our unit. The third one will end our goal and end our mission. So, will these legumes do anything? This is the question. No, they will not. Okay, got it. Well, we're going to take 1 damage because we don't have any way to... Oh! No, we can get a free shield card. Nice. Okay. That's great. Excellent. And I want to mutate this guy, and he gets an extra health because he was a mutee. Ooh, a spooter. So when they die, they deal 1 extra damage. So right now it would kill him. So if I go down to 1, then it won't kill him. He'll stay at 1. And then he gets it back. Nice! Okay. Then I'm going to jetpack him. So, oh no, because I don't want to build that energy with him because it'll kill him. Okay. So I'll give the plasma gun to the other one. And then I'll end the turn. And now we don't take any damage. Hell yeah. Okay, we're going to plasma gun that spider. That fucker dead. And then we'll do this. And we'll live. Incredible. Ooh, and let's make our scout. Yay! Our scout is woken. And we're going to put him on the shield so I get the free shield card. And we can't give our scout a plasma gun. I'm going to put another clone down. And we'll make him into a fly. And then we'll give him a jetpack so that he can move here and build. I know it'll kill him, but I want to build that one. I think that's helpful. Okay. And then I don't want to throw him into the portal because, again, that's going to kill him. So I want to get the free card. Another clone. Incredible. I'll give this clone a plasma gun. And I'll put him here so he can shoot the spooter. Now, if that spooter attacks us next turn, we're dead, but that's okay. I'll bring him this way. What is that? This Clonizer turns seeds into harmful flowers. We should kill it and gain its power to turn seeds into helpful flowers. A stink sprout will turn into a harmful flower if something stinking comes near. Oh, because he's fertilizer. That's cool. I guess we'll see next turn. Alright, so... Did that deal damage to me? I did not realize it would hit the ship. Alright, so what flower did he make? Create 2 stink gases in our deck pile. Oh my god. Can't be played. Will be removed when its gas flower gets stomped. Shit. Okay. Well, let's kill the bitch. And stomp on the flower. Oh no, because I killed my own dude, so it's still up there. Well, shit. Alright, do we have any hull shields? Give target employee power to turn seeds into friendly flowers on contact. Ooh. This will give me 2 shields, but I think it's my only option. I don't think I have anything else. I guess I should put 1 mutie down first, so that I get 3 shields. Okay, we're gonna give everyone a sword. 8, 9, 10. Alright, so I'm still gonna take 4 damage. I'm not gonna get a choice, unfortunately. Deal 1 damage to target unit. I should have gone there first. Can I deal it to the flower? No. Okay. Alright then. Sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. Oh, I can stomp on them when they're sprouts. Well, that's good at least. I'm back. Couldn't sleep? Well, no worries, TK. In about 5 minutes, once we're done with this planet, I'm gonna call us down and do our little, giveaway answer. And then we will be good to go. I want to deal 1. Because then he's gonna, kill everyone. Oh, I can't put clones on an enemy space. Whoops! Didn't mean to do that, but apparently I did. That works too, I guess. See, spooters are gonna come out. Haha! You can play Clue, that's funny. I'm gonna go here. And then I'm just gonna shield myself up, I think. Okay. Yup, and that'll deal 1 damage. Cool. Okay, so. Ooh, I can make him a fly. and put them in the portal. Okay, so that's one portal down. The lure flower lures enemies. Oh, it took away my thing because I did the portal. So what does this do? Lure plant draws the attention of all enemies. Deals 5 damage to them on contact. Damn. Okay, so we have to get up to this one. And we have to find the other one. Okay. Let's put him here. Ooh, nice. Kill him. Yeah, nice. There's the other one. Okay, so we have to reach these 2 portals. And then we will be done. Do I have a mutation besides those 2? I don't think I do. Let's see. Who wants flower power? Let's give it to this guy. And then we'll give one of these dudes a jetpack so he can start moving. Take a free shield. We're gonna give our Mutie an extra health because he's amazing and we love him. We're gonna put him here so we can kill that dude. We'll make another clone so we can make sure we're protected. I've got to try to sleep when this ends. I have to make a costume for my youngest son to wear on Friday. And a flower to everyone watching. Aw, Dilly, that's cute. TK, what's the costume? I've got to know what it is. What is he going to be and what's it for? Okay, let's see. Ooh, this deals 1 damage to target unit, which is great. Because then I have enough to kill him and go through the portal. Excellent. Okay. Mutaslime reports, it is hot here. Hot, hot, hot. Ouch, ow. Alright, so we go through this last portal and we'll be good. But I'm going to put clones here. So that, ooh, if we, yeah, I'll do it here, I think. I don't want that spider to die where he is. I want him to move so that he's not killing the rest of my clones. I'm gonna put my scout here. Because I don't want it to be killed by that guy. So I'm gonna need a bunch of clones coming out here. And start moving them up towards the portal. To get them there as fast as possible. Okay. Yeah, end the turn. Stupid 5th grade history project. He has to be the mayor of Jamestown, George Percy. Oh, he's got to dress up like somebody. That's so cute. Aww. I think that's adorable. But I could see how it would be a pain in the ass. That much I understand. Alright, so I'm going to mutate this guy. And then I'm going to mutate this guy. Then I'm going to jetpack. Oh, maybe I won't jetpack our slime. Maybe. Actually, yeah, because let's kill this dude with him to deal 1 up there. And then I will jetpack our slime to go up there. And we'll move the fly closer. We'll take our shield. Ooh, we're going to take some damage, unfortunately. Yeah, we're going to take, we're going to take a bit. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're gonna take 5 damage. Ugh, hate that. But we're almost done. Okay. Yep, he's gotta attack first, because that's the glitch I was mentioning. That's annoying. Alright, now we can defeat him with the fly and end the game, end the round. Hell yeah! Okay. Alright, so we are going to end there. I will probably try and finish this run because I can't avoid playing it because I really, really enjoy it. Ooh, Mutatank. And Defense Drum once again, man, we got to. But we will pause there for tonight. So, let's see if we've got anyone good to raid today. Do we have any suggestions on who to raid? And also, I've got to end the giveaway so we can see who gets their free Steam codes. It sucks. Thankfully, this is the last time doing it. The other 2 had to do Explorers. Christopher Columbus and Diego something or other. Each time they wait until the last minute to tell me. Oh, that sucks, TK. I'm sorry about that. That sucks balls. Alright, let me pop onto Stream Elements so I can end our giveaway. And we can see who is going to win it. Legends of Evantris is streaming? Yeah, but they're too popular. I doubt their rules allow me to raid. Because oftentimes the bigger groups have rules on them that do not let me. Momming at its finest. I love that. Okay, giveaway time. If anybody else wants to enter the giveaway to get this game for free on Steam, please type in !ticket or !enter. It only works if you're on Twitch, and it is a free entry, regardless of what it tells you. So you can still enter now. Good job, Dilly. Excellent. I'm going to give a minute or two for folks to enter still, while we figure out who we're going to raid. So, let me pull up Twitch and let me see who's live. Alright, let's see. Who do we want? Who do we want? I always like to do new people too. So let me go to browse. And see what's going on. Ooh, I'm a sucker for VTubers. Oh my goodness. Ooh, it's somebody's birthday, Beth. Captain Robert is playing D&D? Okay, let me look at that person. Ooh, that's cool. Captain Robert. Oh, Captain Robert's on rerun? I see, okay. No, you're good, Dilly. Okay, so I saw someone who was celebrating their birthday or something. Let me go look. Hold on. There was someone on here who was celebrating Day 5 of Ash's birthday bash. What is this? I see VTuber D&D. The dinner and game. The dinner and game. No worries, DJ Knight. Well, never mind, they left. Okay. Oh, okay, the dinner and game is going. I see. Okay. They are playing some tabletop RPGs. We can try and raid over to them. The dinner and a game. Okay, got you. Let's give it a shot. Raid the dinner and a game. Okay, we're gonna raid over to them. If you have the ability to join that raid, that's really amazing. I love this stream community, so do I, Dilly. If you're able to join the raid, oh shit, cancel. I'm a dumbass, guys. I have to give you the giveaway winners. Oh my god, I almost made us raid. Yeah, exactly, Gal. Okay, I'm gonna pick winners. Don't worry, I'm gonna pick winners. Hold on. Let me pick winners first. Alright, I'm closing the giveaway. Here we go. Closing the giveaway. Alright, draw a winner. Winner number 1. Dadley, congratulations! You have won a code. I think you won the code on Monday, too. Feel free to send me another Discord message. You win again, buddy. We love Rogue Duck. Honestly, it's worth it. Send me another Discord message so I don't forget. I'm going to pick 2 more people out of the 4, so everybody's got a pretty good chance. Here we go. Winner. I think I have 3. Let me make sure I have 3. I have 3. Okay, winner number 2. Here we go, winner number 2. Oh, okay. Winner number 2. Hey, Gal has won. Gal, do you want yours? I know you're a mod, so you kind of enter on purpose. Do you want it, or do you want me to draw and give it to someone else? It's up to you. You did technically win it, fair and square. Okay. I'll take it. Okay, that means we get one more winner. Here we go, guys. One more winner. Huzzah indeed. Huzzah indeed. Here we go. Last chance. Let's see who it's going to be. Hey, TK! Congratulations, TK! You are our 3rd winner! Oh, yay, yay, yay! Woo! Thank you, everyone, for entering and joining with me today on stream. This was so much fun. I genuinely love this game, and it's so much, like, I'm glad to be giving out codes. Thank you to Rogue Duck. We're not sponsored, but we love them and what they're doing right now. Everybody who won, Dadley, Gal, and TK, feel free to send me a Discord message and remind me, and I will send you those codes as soon as I am able to off stream. Everybody else who entered, thank you. Thank you to Dilly for being here tonight. Thank you to DJ Knight and Gal and TK and Dadley and everyone who showed up in between. I appreciate all of you so much. I will mark this giveaway as complete. Excellent. I appreciate all of you. We will raid now to the dinner. What is it? The dinner and a game. Yes, if you want to use a raid command, it is !raid 1 or raid 2. Or you can just put in a bunch of lemons or lemon dragons. Copy and paste either of those messages for the raid. If you're able to join the raid on Twitch, that would be great because those numbers now count towards people getting like more, getting into partner and being more accepted by Twitch. And then you can just peace out once we raid over. So don't feel like you have to stay, but the numbers are really good for who we raid to. It's a TTRPG channel. Again, thank you all so much. I love you guys. We're going to be live on Saturday, 7 p.m. like usual. That's the plan. If that changes, I'll let you know in the Discord, but otherwise that currently is the plan. I love all of you. Thank you for a fantastic, fantastic night, and for being who you are. You guys are amazing, and I wouldn't be able to do this without you. Like, my life would be so boring without you guys in the chat. So, goodbye, and I'll see you on another day.